Alright, it's time for us to see what's going on with Sykkuno, bro. It's time for us to see what's going on with Sykkuno.
Of 4 years has recently become obsessed. My girlfriend of 4 years has recently become obsessed with a male streamer, and I feel really uncomfortable about it. This was a post made on the subreddit r/relationship advice around the end of 2020. What was particularly shocking here is that barely just a few days after making the initial
Okay.
post, he'd end up breaking up with his girlfriend. Her obsession with that streamer.
Wait, what?
On the subreddit, my girlfriend of 4 years has recently become obsessed with a male streamer, and I feel really uncomfortable about it.
Who said that? Wait, who said that? What's up, Toby and Dennis? Girlfriend of 4 years has recently become obsessed with a male streamer. Oh.
This was a post made on the subreddit r/relationship advice around the end of 2020. What was particularly shocking here is that barely just a few days after making that initial post, he
Yeah.
ended up breaking up with his girlfriend.
Girl throws away 4-year relationship for Sykkuno. What? What?
Her obsession with that streamer was that irrational. And during that time, she wasn't the only one who might have felt this way.
Alright.
Because the male streamer in question here was none other than Sykkuno, a name and
So-
face that had become a core memory of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Bro, the only time I've watched Sykkuno was like, bruh, what's that girl's name? Valkyrie. I've seen a few of Valkyrie's Among Us videos or whatever, something like that, right? And I just seen this dude, this random dude, and it's like, bruh, I always thought, bro, he is too like suspiciously nice in the streams. Like, how did they even get here? You know, how did he even get associated with them? How did he even get associated with them? And why is he so nice? Overly nice. Like there's something not adding up.
More specifically, when everyone was locked up in their homes.
Right.
In a span of less than a year, he would go from having
Wait, less than a year? What's up, Mick? Play Roblox. Average 900 viewers, by the way. Max viewers 7,000. 100 hours. That's it. Okay, that's nothing. That's nothing. Followers gained.
having 1,000 average viewers on Twitch to 50,000. Even having a stream where he peaked over 100,000 concurrent viewers.
Bro,
What
what?
he was most known for was his gameplay of Among Us with his friends. Who had
Yeah, that's like how everybody knows him, bro. Other than this, like, who the heck knows Sykkuno? Other than this, who the heck knows Sykkuno? Yeah.
very big content creators as well. Not only would he get tens of thousands of concurrent viewers on Twitch, but he would get millions upon millions of views on his YouTube channel as well.
Damn. All of this for Among Us, bruh. All of this for Among Us.
as well. And while his rise to fame is definitely incredibly impressive,
Like I'm saying, bro, how did he get associated with You know what I mean? How did he get associated with all of these people? Mainly her. How? What did he do? Are you an AI? Yeah, you got me, man. You got me.
what was truly unparalleled here is his extremely high ratio of female viewers.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about viewers, but like, I guess.
To having been higher than any of his other content creator friends. His
Okay.
handsome look, his anime sounding voice, and his witty jokes made women go rabid. In fact,
I didn't even know that.
there was also a joke that he would turn male fans gay.
I didn't even know about that part. What the heck? A freaking ad. This is embarrassing, guys. Ignore this. Ignore this. This is embarrassing.
But what made him really
Wait. Play while you looking at the picture? What picture?
desirable is just how social turn male fans
Hold on.
gay. But what made him really desirable is just how socially awkward he was.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get the. What was that? I get the vibes like he's kind of awkward, bro. I mean, I'm awkward too, but I mean, like, I don't know. It's like when you're awkward, How are you even here if you're awkward, bro? How do you even end up here? You know? How do you even end up here? But it seemed like it's like I don't know.
He was innocent in an endearing way. He was a boy failure that needed a woman to fix him.
Yeah, like that. Well said. Yeah.
Shell, he was this picture, almost allergic to other women. He just couldn't handle anything romantic. He would get too flustered. This made
Yeah, like flustered is a word. Like he looked uncomfortable around them, but in a way where like he still wants to be there. You know? You know what I mean?
many of his fans want to be the one to finally fix him. But make no mistake here, this was all a perfectly crafted image.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, man, like you can sniff it out. You know when someone's got that funny business, alright? Look at this. You don't put these on for no reason. You don't put these on for no reason, bro.
It made for himself. He wanted you to think that he was innocent, naive.
Yes, exactly. Like the thing is, bro, man to man, you can see it, bro. He is a content creator. He grew this much if he grows this much on YouTube, it's not a coincidence. He acts too naive to than for it to actually be true, you know what I mean? There's no way he's this naive, but he knows how to run a YouTube channel, right? You know what I mean? How are you so cute? Look at your eyes, and they're so cute. Thank you, Paisley.
Boyfriend, someone who's inexperienced in relationships and would never hurt a fly.
Right.
In reality, behind this mirage, this illusion, there was a master manipulator, a serial cheater, and
I'm telling you, man, don't be trusting guys like this, right? Don't be trusting them. Just because they look and sound innocent, bro. Trust me, a lot of people can put on that act real easily.
a predator. Someone who would make
Whoa, 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 whoa.
a serial cheater and a predator.
Predator? A predator? He's a predator? I haven't heard about that yet. What's up, Daisy? Is he a predator?
Someone who would make it a point for many years to target smaller content creators, take full advantage of the fact that he was one of the most desirable men in the streaming world, all in making it seem like he had no experience with women and that it just might be romantic. They just might
Yeah.
be that special someone
So like playing dumb.
who can fix it. What he would somehow forget to tell them is that he had been in a monogamous relationship since 2021.
Since 2020. Wait. What does monogamous mean? What does monogamous mean? Great stream, just subbed, by the way. Oh, yo, thank you, Denny. How you doing, G? AFK. No worries, no worries. What does monogamous mean?
You don't have to take my word for it, because he admits to everything in the recorded voice call with the victim herself.
I'm telling you, man, it's always Discord. Why do you think I don't like Discord, bro? It's always Discord, or these people get exposed for shit, you know? Ain't no privacy on Discord.
And on top of that, that same victim, who goes by the name of HemMalVT, would choose to write a Google that shows the entire
But Google Doc, why are they always using Google Docs, bro?
timeline, her and Cyclone's DMs together, as well as the DMs of another
I am boarding now. See you soon. See you soon. You had the hotel info right.
victim that actually slept with Cyclone while being totally oblivious to the
Wait,
fact
what?
that DMs Google that shows the same victim who recorded voice call with the victim herself. And on top
What victim? Who?
of that same victim, who goes by the name of HemMalVT, would choose to write a Google that
What's her name?
shows the entire timeline by the name of HemMalVT,
Hema Malvi?
would choose to write a Google that shows the entire timeline, her and Cyclone's DMs together, as well as the DMs of another victim that actually slept with Cyclone while being totally oblivious to the fact
So, okay. There's already 2 victims already. Already 2 victims, huh? No, 3. There's already 3 victims.
that he has been in a relationship since 2021. This might be
Pee-pee.
one of the most impactful and longest running lies in content creation.
How much is this in USD? How much is this in USD?
History, I want to thank the 2 victims in question for trusting me with this very heavy topic and for allowing me to make the first comprehensive video on it. So without further ado, let's get right into this mess.
We're just getting started. What?
First off, who the hell is Cyclone? Well, before starting his streaming software engineer
He looks like one.
working in the Bay Area of California. His
Okay.
monotonous office life would change forever, though, when he would meet Lily Peach.
Lily Pichu. Who is this again? Who is this? I've heard this name. Who is this? Who is Lily Pichu? Who is this?
A well-known content creator who actually started making content as far back as
I've heard this name before.
2012. However, when they met, she was far from being the very well-known content creator that we know today. It was back during the season
Okay.
3 World Championship for League of Legends during the year of 2013. So
Who is Lily Pichu?
barely a year to her content creator journey. Sykkuno would be aware of her content. He'd reach out to her and would want to meet her, seeing that they're both at the same place.
Okay.
She would read, thinking, "Oh, am I about to meet a fan? That's awesome." She'd be absolutely shocked when that
Is this her? And is this him? What is this?
fan would show up with a massive bouquet of flowers. As
That is crazy. Oh my god.
she was about to thank him, he would run away back to his cousins. According to him, these were his only friends at the time. He was that lonely. He was
Okay.
too embarrassed to interact with her further. This interaction left a good impression on the Pichu, and they
Okay. But who is this? I'm trying to remember who this is, bro. What does she do? What does she do? What content does she do?
kept in touch for years to come. In fact, as she would start her streaming journey, she'd play with her friends, and one of those friends would be Sykkuno. Her viewers
2.4 million. Big.
started to express interest in him, especially seeing that his
Chinese Bible power.
voice sounded like an anime character. There was genuine demand in her community to know what he looked like, but they didn't know.
So they didn't know what he looked. Receding. Receding.
Though was that Lily Peach had already shown him. He was there with her when she went to Summer's Con.
Nah. This is a regular looking guy. This is regular. I mean, this is what you would expect out of anybody before they become famous. Your Kick ain't working. No, I'm not live on Kick right now. I'm gonna be live on Kick later.
2015, when he was right there with
Don't
her
worry.
in her vlog. But most of her community were simply not aware of this. So seeing that there was growing demand to see what he looked like, they decided to do a face reveal live on Lily Peach's stream
Just like that. Damn.
around the year of 2019.
You're such a dude. Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh my dude. This is where it all started.
Wait, you're actually so much braver
Where do I know her, man?
than I thought.
Oh, he actually does talk like that. Oh my god.
So much braver than I thought.
Only because you're here. Oh my god. What is he? What? I mean, it's easy to talk like that. Hey guys. Glad you can make it to my stream today. Like, that's easy. I could talk like that 24/7, but I don't because it's weird, bro. What?
Alright,
What's up, Ryle?
As you can see,
I could talk like that 24/7, but I'm not going to.
the chat was definitely not disappointed.
It's because you're here.
In fact, Lily Peach had such an impact on Sykkuno that she would be, well, the main reason
Is that Emily? Why does that look like extra Emily?
why he would start streaming.
I've seen him before too. Where? Somewhere.
And you can hear him say that himself. So what?
Why not? Because for Kick, I go live at 10 p.m.
What convinced you to start streaming? Oh, Lily actually.
And speaking
Lily, actually.
doing so shortly after revealing his face on Lily Peach's stream. It started at the beginning of 2019 with barely
I mean, he don't got a bad voice, though. I mean, yeah, he sounds good, but like, that don't mean nothing, I guess.
under 100 viewers. But as the months would go by, he would start to get very rapid growth. He would really start putting in serious hours.
Wait. What was he playing? What was he playing back then? He was playing League. He was playing League of Legends. Is that what we got to play, bro? Do we have to play League of Legends? You meant the voice? What about the voice?
With barely under 100 viewers.
Apex, just chatting.
But as the months
So what made him blow up?
would go
Minecraft.
by, he would start to get very rapid.
Okay, Minecraft got him a little bit of views in Fortnite.
He would really start putting in serious hours by
Minecraft,
2019, and within just
Animal Crossing,
1 year,
Minecraft.
August 2020, he'd be sitting at
Okay, so I think Minecraft got his views up, and then Among Us. The voice that the girl did. Wait, what girl? What girl? What girl?
Checked Lily.
But you're actually so much braver than I
Oh, her.
Checked
Yeah, I don't know.
her doing so shortly under August 15,000.
Yeah.
But how? Why? Well, during his streams, he would continue playing Lily Pichu, and seeing that Lily Pichu has a lot of big content creators.
Okay, so Lily Pichu is huge. Okay, so somehow, so he met Lily Pichu because what? He went to like a meet and greet or something like that. He was streaming for a while and he did like a meet and greet. So she kind of put him on basically. I am assuming. And then he met Valkyrie, Pokimane, whoever Ryan is, Cinnamon Toast Ken, whoever these people are. Jacksepticeye, I think.
Creators that she calls friends, she would introduce them to Saikuna. It turned out that this guy was very easy to talk to. He was witty, he made jokes, and the communities of the many streamers actually.
Right. It seemed like he was too innocent. You know, it's like you can be a little innocent, like, or whatever, but like, he was like 24/7 innocent, where it seems like he was doing it on purpose. You know, something wasn't right.
People enjoy this content. All of these factors combined would be the perfect
Like, it just seemed more like he was playing dumb. You know.
catalyst for when the quarantine season of COVID-19 would arrive. He would
I mean, bruh, are you surprised he was a master of manipulation, bruh? He played Among Us. He played Among Us. How can you be surprised?
start to play the game Among Us with some of the biggest content creators on the planet, and within just 4 months, he would go from 8,000 average viewers all the way up to 50,000 average viewers.
Damn. And how long?
From 8,000 average
From
biggest
From when?
creators on the planet until he would arrive.
is this August we're talking about? August?
He would start to play the game Among Us with some of the biggest content creators on the planet, and within just 4 months, he would
4 months? In 4 months.
go from 8,000 average viewers all the way up to 50,000
In 4 months, you go from 8,000 to 50,000 viewers. 42K.
average.
That's 10,000 viewers a month.
Viewers peaking at 100,000 viewers in one stream. He was gaining 500,000 followers every single month.
500,000 every single month. Damn, bruh.
In just the span of like a year and a half, he had gone from being a mid-tier streamer to one of the biggest on the entire platform. It wasn't
Right.
just Twitch though. He would be getting millions upon millions of views on his YouTube videos as well. He was
Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. I think Twitch is done for, bro. Twitch is already out of proportion. Either you made it on Twitch or you're not gonna make it on Twitch.
killing it on every single
I'm kidding. I don't know.
platform.
I'm banned on Twitch, so I can't say.
He was on. And so by 2022, when YouTube was aggressively recruiting Twitch streamers to stream on their platforms instead, offering them multi-million-dollar deals,
Wait, what?
recruiting Twitch streamers to stream on their platform. And so by 2022, when YouTube was aggressively recruiting Twitch
Oh, 2022, man.
streamers to stream on their platforms instead, offering them multi-million-dollar deals, they
I remember this. I remember this clear as day. Clear as day. I remember this.
targeted Saikuno, seeing that he's extremely brand friendly, has a very loyal audience, and had become a household name in such a short time. So on
Right.
May 2nd, 2022, he would announce to the world that he was moving to YouTube on a 2-year exclusivity.
So you had to film a cinematic camera shot in a studio, bro, for this.
Contract. And as you can tell by the engagement, this post went viral. What I really want you to understand, though, is just how valuable he was seen by companies and platforms. Back when YouTube was aggressively recruiting talents that were on Twitch and their confidence and hubris, seeing that they completely dominated the streaming scene at the time, would never bother offering a counteroffer. On the very rare occasion that they did, it was a very big deal. And guess what? They made an
Yo, for people watching on YouTube, can y'all hear the video?
exception to Saikuno. They gave him a counteroffer higher than YouTube. Saikuno would go back to YouTube and show them Twitch's new offer, and YouTube would offer to pay even more. His
Shit.
contract alone is estimated to be around $5 million.
5 million for a contract?
Saikuno, though, also had interests in other communities, such as
He was a VTuber. Oh, this is no embarrassing. Oh, He was a VTuber. He was a VTuber like me. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Not even the good kind. He's a typical. He was a typical anime VTuber, bruh. I'm not no anime person. I'm not anime. He was one of these. He was one of these guys. I mean, yeah.
VTubers. In 2023, for an April Fool's joke, he would debut his first VTuber.
Wait.
VTubers.
Wait, what?
For an April Fool's joke, he would debut his first VTuber model.
As an April Fool's joke, he said. Right, an April Fool's joke. Yeah, totally.
Extending his reach to a new niche community. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because
Bernie Sanders. Is that Lacey? That's not Lacey. Okay. Bernie Sanders meets a VTuber world first? What? Bernie Sanders meets a VTuber world first. So, okay, we got Valkyrie and Pokemon. I guess they invited him. Why would you let yourself get on the internet like this whenever you've already made your online presence known with your actual face? If you already done a face reveal, why would you even revert to this? Why? If you've already done face content, why even revert to this? Just put on your camera at that point. There's no point. I don't see a point.
at some point he was invited to a call with the Senator Bernie Sanders alongside Valkyrie and Pokemon. And instead
Okay.
of showing his face, he chose to be a VTuber.
Why?
This was so
I mean, I would do it because I'm already a VTuber, you know? But nobody's seen me yet.
ridiculous, and it went so viral that he inadvertently kind of became a spokesperson for VTubing in one stream. I mean,
He became a... Wait. Just because of this, he became like a... He went viral as a VTuber just because of this? Well, it makes sense because, like... Think of it. If it was VTuber, he wouldn't stand out. But because the fact that it's human VTuber, it makes him stand out. So it's more shocking. If it was all VTubers, it would be like... It would still be shocking, but not as much. He stands out more because he's surrounded by just humans. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He stands out more because of them. If it was all VTubers, he wouldn't really stand out. Take notes, VTubers out there. Take notes. If you want to stand out as a VTuber, don't hang out with other VTubers. You gotta hang out with other IRL creators, because that's what makes you set apart.
that he inadvertently kind of became a spokesperson for VTubing in one stream. I mean,
Right.
God, everyone wanted a piece of that guy. You would
Love this guy right here.
see him everywhere, collabing with everyone. And this was partly due to his very loyal and almost rabid fan base.
Yeah.
But it was, of course, all by design.
All by... Who the fuck is this? Oh, that's Pokemon. She is bad though. I don't...
You see, back in 2023, Pokemon would make the very interesting revelation that Saikuno had the highest female demographic fan base compared to any other streamer, her included. She would compare his...
Well, yeah, I mean, he streams... He only hung out with other girls, so, like, of course, girls are gonna watch him, you know? He doesn't hang out with the boys, so he's not gonna get the boys' attention. Because, look, he hangs out with Pokemon, she has a female... Wait. I assume she has a big audience of females. Of course, males too, but, like, she has a big audience of females. Valkyrie, I'm pretty sure she has a big audience of females. Lily Pichu, I assume she has a big audience of females. So no wonder he has a big audience of females, because their audiences found him. He didn't get his own audience, he got some of their audience, you know what I mean? He didn't really get his own audience, he got their audience, which was already there. So that makes sense. It makes sense.
level of fame and the way his fans acted
What's up, dark girl?
towards him to K-pop idols. He simply wasn't seen like
They think he's a K-pop idol.
a run-of-the-mill Twitch streamer. No, there was definitely more to this. And one of the main reasons why this worked out so well is because he was seen as a boy failure. No, not the kind of guy who's
Did you just say boy failure?
unemployed and lives in a dump and smells like shit. I'm talking about the ideal boy failure.
Oh, like Clark Kent.
The guy who's handsome, smells nice, doesn't live in a dump, but is instead just a hopeless romantic.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's like, you know that meme with that guy? What is it? That one girl that's like, this one girl is like, she said she wants nerds. This one girl that, like, she made a TikTok video like, nerds are like the greatest boyfriend material or something like that. She said something like that, and then her actual nerd replied saying, "That's what we've been trying to tell you." And bro, nobody was talking about him. You know? They were talking about Clark Kent, bruh. They're talking about Clark Kent.
Someone who turns all red when you want to initiate physical contact. The most innocent, naive soul imaginable. The appeal of a boy failure.
Playing innocent. I don't know. As a grown man, I couldn't play innocent like that, you know? I don't know.
Isn't necessarily that he's a failure. It's the fact that he's perfect, but just needs one person to fix him. And that's how a significant chunk of his fan base felt. If you watched my channel,
So pretending to, he pretty much just pretended to be needy. Okay. What the heck is this?
then it's not too different from a girl failure that has a male audience that wants to fix her. It's the
Right.
same parasocial mess. This can be very easily seen in some of the most viral fan-made videos of Saikuno, like this one, for example, setting at over 3 million views. Saikuno tells his trauma about girls.
Trauma, right? They always say it's trauma, right? Why would that be?
Saikuno trusts his friend, disguised toast, more than the girls. So this guy had barely any romantic experience, and yet still, he had his heart broken. He need-
No, that's usually how it starts, though, you know? Let me guess, he had his heart broken, so then, like, it made him, like, closed up, and he doesn't know how to handle relationships because he's been hurt in the past, and now anytime he does try to handle a future relationship, he handles it in a toxic way. Yeah? That's pretty much how it goes.
He's a woman that will fix him and tell him it'll be okay, and maybe she'll be one of his fans. If only he knew how handsome and amazingly desirable he was, though, because he's another fan-made video. Everyone's simping for Saikuno because who doesn't? I mean,
I never heard of people simping for him, but I guess that was a thing, I guess. I didn't know that.
God, if only...
Because wasn't everyone simping for the, what's the other guy's name? Corpse? The corpse guy? But, I mean, again, it makes sense because okay, I have a theory here. Just like I said about Saikuno with the corpse dude, if he never hung out with Valkyrie or Pokimane, you know, those lady streamers have lady audiences. That's why he got so much attention from the ladies online, you know? Because he hung out with lady streamers. So he put himself in a position to get that audience. But if Corpse hung out with only guy streamers, I don't think he would have gotten that same attention. I really don't think he would have gotten that same attention. You know? Like, I'm just saying, bro, like, if I did the same thing right now, let's say, I don't know, who are some big lady streamers right now? If I hung out with Extra Emily and Chibidoki and who else? Who else is there? And Pokimane, you know? If I hung out with them, yeah, of course the baddies are gonna go after me. Of course.
He wasn't a boy failure and understood how smooth he was with women, but he's too naive. Because guess what? This video, sitting at over 4 million views, is titled Saikuno being smooth with girls for 14 minutes. Yeah, I think you get the point by now, right? This image of him that was
What the fuck?
so carefully crafted would attract a very large female audience. It would also allow him to be one of the only male streamers to constantly be able to hang out with a majoritarily female friend group.
I would never paint my nails, by the way.
Without him or them getting in trouble with their fan bases due to jealousy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, I would never paint my nails.
The guy was in his friend group without him or them getting in trouble.
If I ever paint my nails, then it's not me. I've been cloned.
With their fan bases due to
If my nails are ever painted, I've been cloned and it's not me.
jealousy. The guy was innocent, allergic to love, and he wouldn't hurt the bases due to jealousy. The guy was innocent, allergic to love, and he wouldn't hurt a single fly. This
Okay, right.
allowed him to do things that other male content creators could never do. Like, dude, this is him sniffing the arm.
Ew. This is the same type of vibes I got from Miskiff, you know? Miskiff was in the same situation. He was always hanging out with these girl streamers, doing this with these weird antics, and then something came out about him, you know? Like, we've seen this before.
Pit the Foosley at some point during a podcast when they were talking about body odor. This is how much he was trusted around women. And even though his audience was very obsessed with
I mean, I guess it's like a close friend thing, though. You know, I don't think there's anything, what's the word? I don't think there's anything, manipulative going on here. I think that it's just a weird friendly moment. That's all this is.
over him, they saw him as
I was watching another stream and the guy kicked me because I called him a...
so awkward, so incapable of understanding what love or social cues mean that this was fine. They didn't mind because they were going to be the ones to fix him anyway. So it comes as no
Fix him. So they were trying to fix him?
surprise that yes, some relationships literally ended over the girl's obsession over him.
What? A girl throws away... Oh yeah, this is what we saw in the beginning.
Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if some gay relationships ended because of the same reason too. He was just that much of a
Yo, people watching right now. Is there anybody in a relationship that would leave your partner for me?
sensation, and that crafted image he built around himself was just so
Is there anybody watching right now that would leave your partner for me?
believable and convincing. And so he'd keep on doing what he's always done.
Adults only, by the way.
And after his 2-year contract with YouTube would finally end during May 2024, he would make his grand comeback to Twitch,
Huh?
making it over 26,000 viewers.
26,000.
However, his viewer count would slowly begin to drift.
Yeah, wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why.
And by April 2026, he'd be sitting at 1,665 average viewers.
Was he hanging out with was he hanging out with Pokemon and Valkyrie less and Lily Pichu? Was he hanging out with them less? This might be why.
Far cry from the peak of the pandemic back at 50,000. He'd also stopped collabing with larger content creators as much as he used to, mostly sticking
Yeah, because he stopped collaborating. People only found him because of his collaborations. They never found him for himself, what he does.
to himself. But hell, I mean, 1,600 average viewers is still very...
That is good, though. That is freaking crazy good numbers. Going back and forth with the VTuber shit, huh? Back and forth, huh?
easy to make a living off of. He had made his millions of dollars, had this incredibly obsessive fan base. As far as content creator careers go, this really wasn't so bad. The guy was a multimillionaire. What
Yeah.
people weren't aware of, though, is that for many years, since becoming a viral sensation, he would use his status as Saikuno, as the most desirable streamer imaginable,
Okay, so he made that into his persona.
as this K-pop idol,
It's kind of normal, though. Kind of expected.
to pursue relationships with smaller or up-and-coming content creators, whether they be cosplayers.
That's why you gotta be careful. If you're someone online that's being majorly simped for, if tons of people online are simping for you, you gotta be careful how you handle that. With great power is great responsibility, as they say, you know. There's a responsibility that comes with it, man.
Cosplayers or VTubers manipulating them into thinking that they were
Wait, what?
special, be cosplayers or pursue relationships with smaller or up-and-coming
Wait,
streamers
what?
imaginable as this K-pop idol, to pursue relationships with smaller or up-and-coming content creators, whether
Wait, he would pursue relationships with smaller upcoming streamers.
they be cosplayers or VTubers,
He went after cosplayers and VTubers?
manipulating.
Wait, wait. I think you know you know how that one guy was you know how that one guy was trying to, like, what was it? He said he was DMing minors every day. No, his title was DMing 100 minors until Gideon meets me, or something like that. DMing 100 minors until I meet Gideon. That's what he said. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a female avatar. I'm gonna have a female voice changer, and I'm gonna blow up and I'm gonna meet Sykkuno, bro. And then he's gonna help me blow up.
Into thinking that they were special, all in the hopes of hooking up with them, and beavers manipulating them into thinking that they were special,
Manipulating them into thinking they were special.
all in the hopes of hooking up with them, and while being in a monogamous relationship.
What is monogamous? Wait, what is hold on. Detour right here. What does monogamous mean? Let me see. Monogamous. Monogamous means monogamous refers to a relationship structure where individuals have only one partner at a time, characterized by sexual, emotional, or social exclusivity. I like that then. That's good. Monogamous equals good.
This is the real Sykkuno. And now we finally have proof. Hemanol
So he cheated.
VT, who are referred to as
So he cheated and he likes VTubers. That's all I'm getting here. He cheated and he likes VTubers. And, I don't know. He's not really much of a man. He's not really much of a man. Morally, he's not really much of a man. Morally. Like, he acts like this broken person. This broken, needy person. For attention. Right? For support. Hey, a real man, bro. You don't surround yourself with women for help, bro. I'm just saying. Shout out to the ladies out there. Shout out to the ladies out there, but a real man is not gonna go cry to women about like their problems,
Mal from now on is someone who has been making content for
Not saying that's literally what he did, but you gotta. Bro, what are the homies for? You go to the homies for your problems, or figure it out on your own,
the last year. She occasionally streams from time to time,
or therapist or something.
but also tends to post cosplays on her Twitter profile, some of them being revealing. Those revealing cosplays would catch Sykkuno's attention, and he'd
Oh,
follow her on Valentine's Day of 2026.
why didn't he just stick to the hub, dude? Why do you have to do all this?
Within barely a few days, he would start talking about how they should move in together into the same house, all while having a girlfriend.
He was asking a VTuber, a big online creator, to move in with him.
When Mal would find out about the girlfriend, she would decide to write a Google document. When Mal
Wait.
would find out about should move in together into the same house, all while having a girlfriend.
Now.
When Mal would find out about the girlfriend, she would
Okay, so she found out about his girlfriend and then started creating a Google Doc. Yo, what if someone's making a Google Doc about me right now, like as we speak? Because I cussed him out in a Roblox game.
decide to write a Google document. The Google document would contain Mal's side of the story as well as Elfie Leah's side
Who's
of
this?
the story. Another VTuber who, of course, also posts cosplays from time to time.
Cosplays. What do they mean by cosplays though? Like do they cosplay their avatar, or do they face reveal and cosplay in real life? What are they cosplaying?
Which is why Sykkuno was interested in her to begin with. She also had no idea that Sykkuno had a girlfriend.
I heard that Gargura was also a victim, or a potential victim. And who else? What's her name? The one that starts with a B. Bao. I heard she was a victim. What kind of PFP is that? That's what I'm saying, bro. What is this? You see, this is why I'm a VTuber, bro. This is why I'm a VTuber, because, like, I want to set a difference here. I'm not going to do all this weird shit right here, I want to break the cycle. I want to break the cycle, because I don't like this shit that these VTubers do, bro. I don't like this.
Would meet up with him during December 2025 in Paris when he would travel for a convention. Unlike Maldo, she would actually end up sleeping with Sykkuno again.
Huh? Wait.
When he would travel for a girlfriend, and would meet up with him during December to begin with. She also had
Wait.
also posts cosplays from time to time, which is why Sykkuno was interested in her to begin with.
Okay.
She also had no idea that Sykkuno had a girlfriend.
She didn't know.
And would meet up with him during December 2025 in
December 2025. Dude, that was recent. That was a few months ago.
Paris when he would travel for a convention. Unlike, and would meet up with him during December 2025 in Paris when he would travel for a convention.
That was only a few months ago.
Unlike Maldo, she blip for a convention. Unlike Maldo, she would actually end up sleeping with Saikuno.
Okay, so she slept with Saikuno. The other girl didn't. The girl before this didn't, but she did. She slept with him. She slept with him.
Again, completely oblivious that he has a girlfriend.
Are you a TikToker? Kinda.
They would both share their stories and the DMs with Saikuno in the Google documents.
What?
They would both actually end up sleeping with Saikuno. Again, completely oblivious that he has a girlfriend. They
Right.
would both share their stories and the DMs with Saikuno in the Google documents.
So how did this happen? Like, did Mao message this person, and they just formed their details together?
This document would be 32 pages long, and it would
32, bro.
detail both of their experiences with Saikuno, leading up to the revelation of the fact that he has a girlfriend.
Can someone make a Google Doc about me and say, big head? That's it. He has a big head.
As well as a link to the full 17-minute YouTube video in which Mao would confront Saikuno about cheating on his girlfriend with her. Here's how it started. On Valentine's Day of
Wait, what'd he say?
as well as with Saikuno, leading up to the revelation of the fact that he has a girlfriend, as well as a link to the full 17-minute YouTube video in which Mao would confront Saikuno about cheating on his girlfriend with her. Here's how it
She confronted him.
started. On Valentine's Day of this year, I was followed on Twitter by Saikuno.
Valentine's Day? Bro, he went on the holiday. He went on the holiday. My gosh, bro. He followed on the holiday. Oh my dude, you can't make this up. Your body is smaller and your head is big but cute. Thank you, G. He followed on the holiday. He could even wait a day, or he could even do it a day earlier or a day later. On Valentine's Day, by the way.
I thought it was amazing that such a big content creator even knew I existed, let alone followed me on social media. He had been my role model and someone I looked up to for a long time.
But isn't it kind of funny though? It makes sense too. He's awkward on camera. He was shy on camera around these girls, right? But everything that's going on is through messaging. Through online messaging. Not direct in IRL contact. Meaning, he wouldn't be doing this in person. He wouldn't be doing this manipulation in person. But I think he is actually like a shy, soft person. But it makes sense that he's doing this on freaking online, bro. It makes sense that he's doing this through like DMs or whatever, because he would not even have the guts to do the same thing in person, you know?
Ever since my days in high school. However, what I learned about Saikuno after that day would make me regret my decision. Saikuno is not the kind, soft-spoken character you see on the street.
Oh, really?
He is a serial cheater, liar, and manipulator who uses his status to get what he wants from as many women as
Wait.
he cheated. Liar and manipulator who
Cheater? Okay. Liar? Right. Manipulator?
uses his status to get what he wants from as many women as possible.
I don't know if he's literally trying to do that. I don't think he's trying to like manipulate or use status. Okay, kind of, maybe a little bit, but I think he was just being a little down bad and he couldn't handle. He just wanted them VTuber cheeks. That's it. He just wanted them VTuber cheeks. That's it. I don't think he was like plotting like crazy, you know? I think he was just down bad thirsty.
Specifically, ones who are smaller or up-and-coming content creators, knowing that he can take advantage of them. After confiding in up-and-coming content creators, many women as
Wait.
possible. Or specifically, ones who are smaller or up-and-coming content creators.
Smaller. Okay, I'm trying to think. Why would he go for smaller creators? Okay, let's put on our foil caps. Why would Saikuno go for smaller creators? He's already a creator. He's already met bigger creators. Why would he go for the small ones? Is it because he thinks they won't speak out against him? Maybe he thinks they wouldn't speak out against him because they have less of a big platform? Or That's my only guess.
knowing that he can take advantage of them. After confiding in many others that have had similar experiences with Saikuno, I realized that this was not an isolated incident. In fact, it was something that had been going on for multiple years.
Multiple years?
He always made sure to cover his tracks and never left a paper trail significant enough for someone to make this public. But
Covered his tracks.
now, this has all changed. These are serious allegations, and I fully understand that this should not be treated lightly.
Did he do anything illegal though? Wait, did he do anything illegal? Are you live on TikTok? No.
I urge all other content creators who have been personally affected by Saikuno's behavior to not remain silent, as I believe that there is strength in numbers. This document will not only include proof from me, but from another victim who has given me her consent as well. Below,
Okay.
you will find evidence that will expose this calculated pattern of love bombing and manipulation, as well as a recording of a voice call where he explicitly admits to all his wrongdoings,
What?
everything. Alright, so already this is one hell of an intro to the document. Right?
I mean, I don't think he had bad intentions. I think he just went down bad. I think he just wanted some VTuber cheeks and he couldn't help himself. I think that's all it was. I don't know. I think he was, cause he was hanging out with big creators already. I don't think he had the guts. I think he would have. Okay, he's hanging out with these big streamers, right? These big lady streamers. But I don't think he had the guts to ask out any of them, or to date or sleep with any of them. I don't think he had the guts to do it. And I think he went after. I guess he went after VTubers because I mean, he DM'd them, you know? Didn't he just DM them? So it's easier to talk to them through DMs because he doesn't have the balls to talk to them IRL. Right? Am I right?
To point out is the urging of all other content creators who have been personally affected by Saikuno to come out about this. As I already mentioned, there are many people who were affected by his actions throughout the years. In fact, if Saikuno traveled to any expo or convention or event, then he can bet a hefty sum of money that he always had someone there who he flew out, hoping that he could bring them to his hotel room.
Huh?
The next
Excuse me?
section of the
What's up, Tiramisu?
document would be
What's up, Tiramisu? How you doing?
titled Our First Conversation. After Valentine's Day, I was so excited about him
What the Wait.
following me that I told a friend who then urged me to strike up a conversation. I finally took the courage to send him a DM, and he replied right away.
Okay, so from her POV, POV, you are a girl VTuber POV, right? And this big streamer by the name of Saikuno just followed you, and you're like, oh my god, this big streamer, I know Saikuno, he just followed me, what do I do? And then you tell your best friend, and your best friend tells you, girl, you should totally hit him up right now. I'm sure he'll totally date you. And then that's what she did. She hit him up right now. What does it say? Are you still looking for a Valentine's date, perhaps? Did she just shoot her shot straight up like that? She straight up shot her shot. With the Sabrina Carpenter gift, bro, that's already bad. I'm just saying, bro. Girls who use these pictures or images, stay away from them. Stay away from girls like this. I'm just saying, bro. Stay away from girls like this that use these images or gifs. Stay away from them. What? You can't open up with something like that? That's what I'm saying, bro. Why would she just start off just coming in hot like that? Coming in hot, bro. Coming in hot. And besides, Valentine's Day is almost over already. We can always do a Valentine's Day do-over. What the heck? This is a weird approach from her, though. She is low-key predatory as well. She just... what the frick? Hey, I mean, she kind of started it, no? They're trying to make it seem like he went after her. He just followed her. That's it, right? He just followed her. She flirted with him. Well, then again, he cheated, so he's still in the wrong there. He did cheat, but... I mean, bro, they're making it seem like Saikuno just straight up just started shooting his shot. She shot his shot at him. She shot her shot at him.
So here we can see on the 15th of February, Mal would send, "Are you still looking for a Valentine's date, perhaps?" To which Saikuno would say, so innocently, "What? You can't just open up with something like that. And besides, Valentine's Day's almost over where I'm from already." To which she would reply with, "I mean, we can always do the Valentine's Day do-over, you know?"
I
In the same
guess.
first conversation, he brought up what kind of games he'd like to play and invited me to
I'm not reading that.
play with him after a convention. On the left image, we can see them discussing sleep schedules, right? Understanding what time it is for her, what time it
Oh no.
is for him. And on the right image, we can see him say, "What games do you like to play?" I'm like a massive game player. That's usually how I meet people or make
Okay, I mean, games, I guess that's normal.
friends, to be honest. In the next couple of images, we can see Saikuno talk about the game he was playing, which was Outlast Trials, saying that maybe Mal could carry him. She would agree, give him her Discord, and then wonder, "Hey, are you done soon with your stream? Because I'm getting tired." She hadn't slept all night. She was pulling all night.
Okay.
Nighter. He'd apologize for taking so long, and then he'd say that he has a convention to go to. So after making her wait for like a few hours, he would say, "Hey, listen, can we just play tomorrow? I have a convention to go to." And they would
Yeah, nothing going on. No, nothing wrong here so far.
agree, "Okay, let's play after the convention." This is what would lead us to the next section.
Uh-oh.
Interest in where I live. For context, this is still the same
Wait,
thing
what?
as what would lead us to the next section. Interest in where I live. For
Oh. Oh.
context, this is still the same day as the first conversation. Only moved to Discord in a few hours apart since I'm EU time zone and he's US time zone. So yeah, these DMs have the timestamp of 10 a.m. EU time. The last DMs you can see on Twitter were at 9 a.m. So this is barely an hour later after they added each other.
Oh,
He would
okay.
continue by saying, "Things started out innocently enough with him inquiring about fun things to do near where I live."
So what was this? What is this on? Is this Instagram or something? What is this? Is this Instagram? What is this, chat?
Okay, let's play after the these US time zone. So yeah, these DMs have the timestamp of 10 a.m. EU time. The last DMs you can see on Twitter
Is this Instagram? What is this?
9 a.m. So this is barely an hour later after they added each other. Mal would continue by saying, "Things started out innocently enough with him inquiring about fun things to do near where I live, such as aquariums
Okay.
and conventions. TwitchCon EU specifically. I'd like to point out that I said we could go on a date to make up for Valentine's. He not once expressed to me any discomfort or that he wasn't
Okay, so it seems here it still seems normal. I mean, I guess like he followed her, she likes him, she's flirting. Yeah.
seen. So yeah, this is how it goes. If someone expresses interest in you, right, you typically tell them fairly quickly that you're already in a committed relationship. You don't
Yeah. I mean, look, the thing, bro. Okay, let me drop some game for ladies out there that don't understand, man. I'm a guy. As a guy, you can look at a guy and understand, like, hey, why is he doing this? He's in a relationship, right? Any real man is not gonna be friends with girls, bro. You know, if he's in a relationship, if he already has a girlfriend, he's not really gonna be talking this much to a girl and say it's just friends. If he's in a relationship and he's talking to you this, if he has a whole girlfriend, but he's talking to you this much, most likely he wants to hit. Most likely he likes you. You know? He is talking a little bit too much. I mean, there are exceptions, of course, you know. I mean, I guess if he's making content, and if it's about content, you know, that's business right there. That's business. But if it's just an overly friendly level, like
just let things slide.
if it's like an overly friendly level of talking, bro, it's obvious. Why is he doing that? It should already be a red flag at that point.
Mal had no reason to think that Saikuno was already taken. Otherwise, he would have said something after she proposed a date.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he could say something, but he shouldn't even have to say something. He just shouldn't be messaging her in the first place at that point.
Asked, "Did they have an aquarium? I'm a big fan of aquariums." She said, "Hey, there's artists in Amsterdam. Could make it a date, you know, to make up for Valentine's." He'd only reply with, "Oh, what? Lol? continuing on with his innocent persona, but he'd never say, "Oh no, actually, wait, like I want to meet up as friends. I'm actually in a relationship."
Wait, well, okay, said artist. What? LOL. Wait, how far away even is TwitchCon? Oh my god, let me check.
Not once. The next section will be titled "Following My Private Instagram."
Oh, this is Instagram. He followed the private. Yo, he followed the Hold on. He followed the private.
He would also follow my personal private Instagram. That is only available.
I mean, bro. Why are you doing all this suspicious activity with your main account? He doesn't even have a burner?
Available to my IRL friends and family while using his official Saikuno account. So here we
Unless he truly doesn't think he's doing anything wrong here. Maybe he's not doing anything wrong here yet.
can see an image of Saikuno following her with her personal account name being hidden since it's personal. The next section will be titled "Making Plans to Meet Me in Person." So bear in mind, this was the next day, okay, the 16th of February. They had started talking on the 15th. He followed her on the
Okay, I mean, they both make content, so maybe they just want to collab. It doesn't seem like he wants anything, like, toxic yet. It doesn't seem like he really wants anything toxic yet, though. It might just be because they're both content creators. Like, hey, let's maybe collab or something.
14th. The document would say, "In this 2-hour Discord gaming call, the same day as our first conversation, Saikuno made plans to meet me IRL. It was set to be the same weekend as Dokumi 2026 since he was flying over anyway to attend TwitchCon EU.
Okay.
Going to the aquarium would be our first date. I also learned that there is a 15-year age gap."
What? Oh my god. What? 15 Oh, I thought it would have been like, I thought they were like the same age or something, bro. 15 years. Nah, Saikuno, you're cooked. Wait, who's older? Who's older? Is Saikuno older?
Look, I personally spoke to the victim about this. I asked, like, would that usually have been like a red flag or a turnoff? She said yes. But the thing is, this is Saikuno we're talking about here,
Yeah, so.
right? So she made an exception.
Wait.
Because as you saw in the intro of this document, she used to watch it in high school. She genuinely looked up to him.
Oh. Dude, 15-year age gap?
To say that she was starstruck was an understatement, and that's exactly what he was counting on. Now, while keeping that 15-year age gap in mind, this
What's up, man? What's up, man? So he's older. I was like, what?
next section definitely hits different. It's titled "Making Plans to Move In Together."
So bro is like 30 doing this shit. He's like at least 30 doing this shit, man.
These messages would be on the 17th of February, 2 days
How old is this dude?
after them together. These messages would, it's different. It's titled "Making Plans to Move In Together."
What?
These messages would be on the 17th of February, 2 days
17th of February. February 17th.
after they started talking. It would
Right.
say, "With Saikuno, our relationship moved so incredibly fast, it almost felt like a dream. It was like
Fast. Yeah? That's also a red flag. If it's moving so fast like that, bro, there's something wrong. You know? It may seem like whenever a relationship builds up fast, it feels good because it's like, oh, we're skipping to the good part. We're just getting everything we want already. Like, no. If a relationship starts up fast like that, bro, be prepared to fall. Be prepared for the fall, man.
like he could make anything I wanted happen. And as someone as prolific and successful as him, I had no reason to doubt anything he said to me. These screenshots show that Saikuno and I were intending to adopt a cat and have me possibly move into his house.
Yeah, that's a crazy jump. From wanting to hang out to wanting to live together. Big jump. Because look, I mean, it didn't really show that he was flirting back. It just showed that she was flirting with him. And then that they were going to hang out. Or collab or whatever. And then all of a sudden he wants to move in with her. All of a sudden.
I told him we couldn't get a cat yet due to me not being a U.S. citizen and possibly having visa issues. Keep in mind, this conversation happened 2 days after the first conversation. So in this first image
In a few days too.
of these these set of DMs, we can see them talking about pets in general.
Bro, what are you doing using this shit? What are you doing using this? I mean, I know I got emotes, but that's for content. But like, genuinely, are you spitting game using this? Are you spitting game using one of these? Oh my dude.
Right? About how he might be allergic to certain pets, about how his current dog doesn't trigger his allergies. So they start discussing the prospect of getting a cat.
Okay.
Mal would say, I mean, if I'm there anyways, we'll have to think.
Hope you get 400 subscribers soon. Oh, it's gonna be ready soon. I've been gaining like 70 subs every stream, dude.
Think of a name, no? To which Saikuno would say, yeah, but I don't
But I appreciate you stopping by, Min.
know
Appreciate
if I
you.
can take care of it myself. Mal would say, or we're just going to name it Cat. He'd say, you'll have to stay to help take care of it, lol. To which she'd say, I'm okay with that. Though I don't know how that would work with me staying there. I can't stay forever either, you know, because I'm not an American citizen and I'll also probably have to go back as well.
You're not even American?
Because I mean, I hope at least that I can go back to studying end of this year. And like in general, everything is so expensive. Then he'd say, oh yeah, that's true. Okay, maybe we can get a cat together another time. Besides, don't you
Yeah,
want
yeah,
cats?
yeah, yeah.
Which she'd say, yeah, but they're my dad's. Also, did you finally order the food? And he'd say, oh, I see. So you wouldn't have to bring them if you just moved somewhere. To which she'd
Wait, what?
say, no, I guess not though. I've missed them so much, so I definitely have to get new pets. So barely a couple of days.
So, is he... It sounds like he's like... Oh, you can leave your cats for me right now? Is that what he's saying? Without saying it? Oh, you can leave your cats behind, throw away your whole life, and just live with me? Is that what he's saying right now?
After speaking to each other, Saikuno's out here discussing getting a pet together, taking care of it, raising it together, and looking into the possibility of her maybe
Are you live on Kick? Not right now, nah. Not right now. Thank you for asking, though, but I'm gonna be live on Kick at 10 p.m. 10 p.m.
moving in together with him one day. This was as he was sharing a home with his girlfriend. The next section will be titled
He was already living with a girlfriend, bro?
Lying About Being Single and Dating History. In this screenshot, Saikuno said he has only
Glad I'm single. I'm gonna be single for a while, too. I already got trust issues. I mean, I'm single. But don't mingle with me. Flirting is fun, bro, but I don't know. I don't think I want a relationship with anybody for a long time, bro.
ever had one relationship his entire life. I would eventually find out that that was a lie and that he had been dating and living in the same house as his girlfriend for years and that I was not the only girl on the internet that he spoke to on a daily basis. So here we can see DMs of them discussing this topic.
What?
Mal would say, I mean, you've been in relationships before. It's not like it's your first relationship.
Okay.
Referencing what they might potentially have going on. To which he'd reply with, I don't know, lol. I've only like actually dated someone once and they
Red flag? Wait, what's the red flag?
broke up with me, so yeah.
You changed your username. What was your username? Who is this? Who is
I
this?
think I'm just not very good, so it's probably just a me issue. To which he'd say, did you like never do anything for your ex, like at all? To which he'd say, I mean, I think I did. I don't think she thought I did, so yeah. But I mean, everyone has their own way of what they want, so it's important
Oh, it's Genesis. I didn't even know. What's up, Genesis? How you doing?
to be like, are you getting what you want? And if you're not, I totally understand. Mal, of course, would want to inquire as to what he was saying. Like, what do you mean you think you did? Like what? But he'd never specify, and he'd always keep it vague, keeping up this persona that he crafted, the one that was allergic to love, that had no idea, like, what was going on with women. This would lead us right into the next section titled Sexting.
Ooh! Whoa. I might have to skip this part. What the heck? Yeah, he's cooked. You're sexting online, bro? You're cooked. Nothing's ever deleted, bro. You're cooked. He's cooked. He is cooked. I mean... Bro, you can't delete that evidence. You're cooked. You're already a big target because you're famous. You're already messaging another famous person or creator. It's through messages. You can't delete that. You're cooked. You already have a girlfriend. You're cooked. Like, damn. You change your name to tiramisu cake so you can easily remember my name. Nice. W mans, I can remember that. Yeah, I'm leaving. This is too much. Wait, what? What happened?
Texted every single day, and these interactions would be charged with flirting and suggestive topics. I would send him suggestive pictures and audios, and he would confirm that he'd touch himself to them. Additionally,
Huh?
I would send him suggestive day, and these interactions would be charged with flirting and suggestive topics. I would send him suggestive pictures and audios, and he would confirm that he'd touch himself to them. Additionally,
He just straight up said, "I'm horny. I'm gonna." Oh my dude.
he'd always act flustered and inexperienced, keeping up the illusion of his on-stream innocent persona.
Right.
We'd also regularly talk about date ideas and things we'd like to do together in the future when we meet up IRL.
Bro just couldn't control his urges. He just couldn't control his urges.
Topics that are usually discussed between two adults who are clearly romantically interested in each other. On top of texting, we also called.
I'm just saying he's not a man. He's not a man. Morally, he's not a man, bro. You can't control your urges. You play innocent like this soft, needy person. And you're putting that responsibility on these girls around you. Like, bro, be a man, bro. Trying to make these ladies responsible for your unstable mentality, you know? Like, come on, man. Come on, bruh.
Almost every single day, even after he'd stream for over 8 hours. We'd talk and play games regularly. One thing I'd noticed is that every time we called and when he spoke, he'd be whispering and never fully lose his voice. His excuse was that it's because he was tired after a long stream, and I didn't really find that to be suspicious.
Okay.
His voice for 8 hours in a row does exhaust it afterward. I now
Right.
realized that he was quiet because his girlfriend lived with him and he didn't want her to hear.
What? So she was just in the other room or something. She was probably in the kitchen or in the restroom while he was doing this.
So in this first set of DMs, we can see them discussing things to watch together. Saikuno saying, let's watch something. Mal would say we should. He would say, let's watch a Cook Netflix dating show because those are funny, or both. And Mal would say we should. And do you also want to play games like Helldivers or Overwatch or etc.? In the next image, we can see them discussing the spicy audio that she sent him at some point.
Oh my gosh.
He'd say, you do too. She would say, yeah, like in that audio recording I sent you, to which he would act flustered over and say, huh? Oh my god, well, yes, you really sounded cute in that too. And she would say,
He's trying to talk kawaii in text form. He's trying to talk kawaii in text form, dude.
did you ever re-listen to it, or only that once? In the next screenshot, we can see them discussing going on.
I mean, when girls talk kawaii, whenever girls talk in kawaii in like text form, you know, that's whatever. You know, that's what they do. But if you're a grown man, you're pushing 30 and you're talking like this. You're pushing 30.
On a gym date. Mal expressed then how much she enjoys going to work out at the gym, and so Saikuno would inquire about what a gym date looks like. This is when they discuss it more. In the next two set of DMs, we can see them talking about more spicy topics. Mal would say, you get flustered so easily. And then Saikuno would say, because I'm not. I've never done like this kind of thing before, lol. To which she would
Ayo.
say, and? You don't like it? He'd continue saying, which is crazy because I'm older than you, but like I haven't really dated much, so. And then Mal would say, so?
He said he hasn't dated much.
You have me now. He'd reply with, my XP bar is low, but no, I
XP bar.
do it. I've never gotten something like this before. Yes, I like it. It's so good. I can't wait to use it later.
What was that?
As in, I can't wait to grill my sausage to it later, whatever she sent.
Wh-
Which she
huh?
replied, as in, I can't wait to grill my sausage. It's so good. I can't wait to. I
Wh-
do it.
what the
I've
f-
never gotten something like this before. Yes, I like it. It's so good. I can't wait to use it later. As in,
What is it?
Yes, I like it. It's so.
What are they
so,
ta-
And then Mal would say, "So like it?" He'd continue
What are they
saying,
talking about?
"Which ever done like this kind of thing before?" Lol. To which she would say, "And you don't like it?" He'd continue saying, "Which is crazy because I'm older than you, but like I haven't really dated much." So, and then Mal would say, "So you have me now." He'd reply,
Okay.
my XP bar is low, but no, I do it. I've never gotten something like this before. Yes, I like it. It's so good. I can't wait to use it later.
Okay.
As in, I can't wait to grill my sausage to it later, whatever
Bruh.
she sent. To which she would reply with, you know, I've kind of wondered if you've ever touched yourself while watching what I send you. To which he'd say, what? Why would you wonder that?
He literally told her that. Didn't he just tell her that?
She'd say, well, because they're spicy pictures and videos. Of course, I wonder if you put them to use. Then he'd say, I'll definitely put this one to use. She'd say, so you've never done so before? And then he would say, maybe
She's saying that like she wants him to already.
in all caps, flustered, sweating emoji. This is when she
Again with these kawaii emotes, bro. Again with this shit.
could put her foot down and say, I want a yes or no. And then he would
Yo, she's kind of being aggressive with him, bro. Like she wants to make sure that he admits. She's trying to make sure that he admits that he's doing this stuff. Saikuno thinks he's tough, but this is him. The thing, I don't think I've ever seen him acting tough. He don't seem to act tough. I think he's just like bro, he's just soft, bro. He doesn't have self-control. That's it. He's not a man, bro. He doesn't have any self-control. Morally, he's not a man, bro. No self-control.
say, yes,
Like, look at this. Like, grow up a little bit.
You. Just
No, not me.
building your app. On base 44.
of course I have.
Like, you're pushing 30. Why are you talking like this? I don't know, man. Yo, thanks for the subscription, Michael. Sorry, I did see you. Appreciate it, man.
How could I not? Overall, these DMs were a balance of spicy and wholesome, just like
Yeah, but, I mean, you got a whole girl you're living with, bro. How could you be messaging somebody, but you're living with your own girl? You got your girl with you, bro. She could be in the kitchen, maybe cooking up, like, some sweet Pop-Tarts or some shit. She could be taking a shower or something. You could just take your own girl on a date real quick, you know? Cuddle up in the blankets, but nah, he wants to do this shit. He wants to message people, bro. What are you doing, G? Lock in.
what you'd expect when two people are romantically interested in each other, saying goodnight to each other, inquiring on their health. He'd compliment her on her appearance. She'd say, I love getting compliments from you. Good morning, handsome. What are you up to?
Oh my
This
dude.
romantic interest wouldn't just be expressed with words. No, for Saikuno, he'd make sure to express it financially, too. This is
Huh? Fine. Ain't no freaking. It's getting worse. Money now? You got money involved. Sugar father. Sugar father.
what would lead us to the next section, titled Sugar Daddy. Less than a month later, Saikuno would randomly ask for my PayPal account in DMs. He'd then waste no time in sending me money unprompted, something that I'd later realize was simply a behavioral pattern that he'd employ with women he'd express interest in. I want to reiterate that I have never asked him for his money, and he did this.
Wait, so what did he say?
Sugar Daddy. Less than a month later, Saikuno would randomly ask for my PayPal account in DMs. He'd
Or just randomly?
then waste no time in sending me money unprompted, something that I'd later realize was simply a behavioral pattern.
What? Okay, why would you? I'm trying to put myself in his POV. If I'm talking to a girl online, what would make me just want to randomly send them money? Just randomly though, you know?
Pattern that he'd employ with women he'd express interest in.
I wonder, cause the girl who's saying this story, I wonder if she's leaving out. I think she's leaving out some details. I feel like she's leaving out some details, bro.
I want to reiterate that I have never asked him for his money, and he
Well, she never asked.
did this of his own volition.
Okay, she never asked, but maybe she implied it somehow, like, hey, I need to buy this, I need to buy that. She never asked him to buy it for her, but maybe she'd been telling him, like, yo, I need to buy this, I want to buy that stuff. And then he did it, I don't know.
bought me both a gym jacket, linked below, and
A jacket?
Resident Evil 9, because I had
Resident Evil 9? Dude, I need Resident Evil 9. Going back to what I was saying earlier, bro, I gotta become a female VTuber, and I need my female voice changer, and I need to hit up Saikuno so he can message me. I'm gonna hit him up, I'm gonna become a female VTuber, and I'm gonna get him to buy me Resident Evil 9. Cause I'm broke, I can't even buy it.
expressed interest in that game. Here we can see two payments. The first one sent on the 28th of February 2026,
Yo, should I do that? Should I actually do that, bro? It would be peak content, like catching EDP 445, you know, just, I become a female VTuber, hit him up, catch him in 4K, let him buy me Resident Evil 9, you know what I mean? What's up, Mike? Wait. What's up, Niche Jeans Slunga? What's up, man? How you doing, G?
€1, and the second one being Saikuno. He'd innocently asked for
The business. Saikuno. Wait, so he's sending her money through his business? Through his business, account? He's sending her money through his business account?
March 2026. The sender was the business, Saikuno.
Straight from the business account. So that's just, it's traceable too. I mean, it's always traceable, but like, bro, from the business account?
He'd innocently asked for the PayPal username on the 28th of February. He'd start off the conversation with, you still aren't asleep either? To which she'd say, I fell asleep, woke up again because I'm having trouble sleeping. He would then say, oh, well, good morning. And what's your PayPal so I can buy you
Again with this right here. Again with this. Again with this.
games later? She'd say, huh? Straight to the point. Jesus, I need to update my email to my PayPal because it's my old name from before I rebranded. When he would send her money for a gym jacket, at some point she'd say, want me to send it back?
Thanks for the like.
Which he'd say, no, I wanted you to get a nice gym vest, lol. Especially because it seems like
What? Let's see the jacket. What does the jacket look like? What does the jacket look like?
you're really passionate about working out, so I thought it'd be nice. And then you can remember me when you're
Is it one of... What jacket did he buy her, bro? Is it one of those ones that make her yonkers pop out? Let me guess. Is that what it is?
her wearing it. I thought it was a cute idea. She'd buy one, she'd
Oh, I knew it! I knew it! It is that one. What did I say? What did I say? I called it. He got her one of the ones that make the yonkers pop out, like it squeezes tight, you know? What did I say? I knew it.
wear it, she'd send it to him, and she'd say, I wore it with the green set because I know how much you like green. She'd also make a tweet on her account.
Green where? Is that green?
Saying, this gym jacket is literally so comfy, the muscle mommy arc will be real.
Yeah, he wanted to see that. He didn't just innocently buy her a jacket, like a thick jacket. He knew what he was doing with this tight jacket, bro. He knew what he was doing.
So up until this point, this was Mal's experience with Saikuno. The next section is titled A Calculated Pattern of Love Bombing and Manipulation.
Calculated pattern?
And this is where we talk about Elphilia's side of the story. The document would say, after speaking to Elphilia a few days ago, we were able to corroborate our experiences with Saikuno and learned that we were both victims of this. We had no idea that he was talking to both of us at the same time.
Wait, at the same time? At the same time? Oh my dude, it's just getting better and better, isn't it?
Saikuno is known to send hundreds of dollars to the girl
What's up, Spider?
he wants to get involved with. This screenshot is from when he took my friend Elphilia to Paris during the 2025 TFT tournament, along with sending her 500 euros to help her move into her new apartment.
He sent her money to move into the apartment. And why would he want her to... Why would he pay for her apartment? He wants to get her in there, bro, so he can hit. He's trying to get her in the apartment so he can hit ASAP, isn't he? Oh shit, what did I do? Where am I? Oh, come on! Thank you, Rose Lover. I got 2 ads. This is embarrassing. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys.
So why would he hurt me?
No, what the f... Yo! What the fuck? I'm not even gonna play the audio on this. You don't deserve to have the audio on my stream, dude. You don't deserve to have the audio twice on my stream, bruh. Get this off my screen.
You can see DMs between Elphilia. The player had a similar.
Where was I?
She'd say, "Oh, you got reminded of me. That's cute." Wearing it, saying, "This gym jacket is literally so comfy." The next section is titled
It was 4 ads.
A Calculated Pattern of Love Bombing and Manipulation. And this is where we talk about Elphilia's side of the story. The document would say, after speaking to Elphilia a few days ago, we were able to corroborate our experiences with Saikuno and learned that we were both victims of this. We had no idea that he was talking to both of us at the same time. Saikuno is known to send hundreds of dollars to the girls he wants to get involved with. This screenshot is from when
Hundreds.
he took my
Bro, I'm just saying, you have this whole streaming career, making all this money, and you're gonna blow off hundreds just for this bullshit? You know? Yo, thanks for the subscription. Who was that? I don't know who subscribed, but thank you. All of that just to blow off your money on this? Not even donating or so. I mean, maybe he was donating. I don't know, but spending your money on this.
My friend Elphilia to Paris during the 2025 TFT tournament, along with sending her 500 euros to help her move into her new apartment. You can clearly see that this was sent from his business Ineos PayPal account.
Again, from the business, bro. From the business one.
So unlike the other image that was supplied by Mal, here we can clearly see this is Saikuno at hotmail.com sending her all this money. A substantial amount, around 1,550 euros, all under his business email. Here are the DMs in which we can see that he offered
Paying for another girl to fly out to him?
to pay for her flight to TFT Paris, as well as all the food and hotel fees there. Pretty much taking care of her financially during the entire trip.
At least he's taking care of him, I guess. I don't know.
So this starts off as far back as April 2025. It's Saikuno telling Elphilia, I'm probably going to Paris later this year for sure. I'm not sure on TwitchCon yet. I'm afraid I don't know enough people. He'd say, you should come to Paris when I go to it. Is it close? She'd say, Paris is pretty easy to go to, yeah, since it's in the European Union. He'd say, you better hang out then when I go there. She'd reply with, I'll have to see because I know
Yo, JJ with the subscription. Thank you, G.
nothing and no one there, and it's expensive. To which he would say, I'll pay for it. Don't worry. She'd say, whoa, really? You do that? And then he'd say, yeah, of course. And all the food. She'd, of course, be ecstatic about this and say,
I mean, it's nice to pay for it, but like, come on. You know, what he's doing here, like paying for it itself isn't bad, but it's the intent behind it that's bad. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
that you'd have to deal with my annoying ass, though. And he would say, but you gotta choose places to eat, like the restaurants. And she'd say, deal. One day later, he'd reiterate, you're fine. You never have to pay for anything. Don't worry, lol. How much is...
You see, that's nice, but it's the reason why he's doing this nice stuff that's bad.
a flight usually from Netherlands to Paris and back, because she lived in the Netherlands at the time. I think I'm going for like a TFT tournament or something like that. On the 10th of December 2025, we can see her saying,
Boarding now. I don't know. I think even for like my favorite content creator, even if my favorite content creator or the richest person on the planet paid to fly me out, I don't think I'm going, bro. I don't think any creator or celebrity could get me to fly out, bro. I'm not traveling. I'm not traveling. I don't care if they pay for the whole thing, bro. I don't think I would travel. I would like to travel, but I don't know. I don't want to leave my family. I don't want to leave my family.
I'm boarding now, see you soon, to which she would reply with, see you soon, you have the hotel info, right? Since they were going to share a room. This brings us to the next section titled Elphilia's Experience. Elphilia would talk to Saikuno on and off for the span of
5 years?
years. During that time, she had absolutely no idea that he had a girlfriend in the 5 years that she had known.
Really? She had no idea? I guess he hit it well. I don't know. Maybe he hit it well.
And on and off flirted with her. Anytime she would bring up the topic of his love life, he would give the response of playing too many games and not going out enough to meet women to date. So
There could be some truth to that, but I mean, I don't know.
bear in mind, she knew him since like 2021, back when he was like the most
But in 5 years, you can't, I guess.
desired man on the entirety of Twitch or the streaming space. And even with all that flirting, he never once mentioned the relationship he's been in since 2021. So this was in the beginning of his relationship as well. So this
Bro, I don't know. How are you living with a whole girl, bro? You have a whole girlfriend you're living with. Like, what? What? Who is his girlfriend anyways? The one that he lived with. Who was the girlfriend he lived with? Was she chopped or something? Like, why did he cheat on her? Was she like not giving him attention or something? Was she ignoring him?
next set of DMs, we can see Elphilia saying, also, I have a question for you. Why are you single? Like, how? To which he'd say, huh? That's a crazy question, lol. I think
That's not a crazy question. You know damn well that's not a crazy question. Knowing your own status, come on now. Come on now.
it's a combination of like playing too many games. To which he'd say, why crazy? Why is it a crazy?
Like, you know, I'm gonna be single for a while. But if people ask me how are you single, like, it's not a crazy question to ask that. But it's just like, bro, I want to stay single.
Crazy question. The guy was desired by anyone, even after his viewership had fallen down a little bit. He could still DM anyone and get them to date him. It didn't make sense. The document would say, same calculated behavior and patterns, using his nerdy gamer boy facade.
At least for a good while.
To lure women into a false narrative.
Wait, what?
Different patterns. Get them to date him. It didn't make sense. The document would say same calculated behavior and patterns, using his nerdy gamer boy facade to lure women into a false narrative.
Okay, I don't think he's using a facade. I don't think he's trying to manipulate like that. I don't think he's pretending to be like nerdy or soft. I think he just actually is nerdy and soft. I think he genuinely is nerdy and soft. But he can't control his urges. I think that's all it is. They're making it seem like it's deeper than it is. Like, no, he's just horny and he's cheating. That's it. That's it. He's horny and he's cheating. Horny, cheating, and lying. That's it. I don't think there's much manipulation. You know?
In this next set of DMs, Elphilia would
Like, I don't think he's really much of this mastermind. He's not much of a mastermind, bruh. He is not that smart. He is not. I think he's genuinely just like a softie.
to lure women into a false narrative. In this next set of DMs, Elphilia would be saying, "You're cute. You're this sweet to all girls, or am I just lucky?" To which he'd say, "Wah, lol, only to the ones I think are cool." So as we can see, Elphilia is just starstruck. She can't believe this. She feels so lucky that the guy who's desired by everyone is giving her attention out of
Lorenzo, thanks for the follow.
anyone else in the world. This is the effect he had on people, and he knew this. And just like with Mal, he would follow her personal Instagram with his official Saikuno Instagram page. It's genuinely like a deja vu to what he did with Mal. Like, it's the
Crazy.
same patterns. The guy had a playbook, and he knew how to put it to use. The document would continue. Here is proof that Saikuno was in Paris for the TFT event around this time too, directly from his Twitter. So here you can see this was posted around the 13th of December 2025 when he was in Paris.
Wild.
In this first tweet on the left, we can see him taking an image of Lily Pichu, who was also there, as well as him retweeting one of TFT's tweets saying, "Ultimate bragging rights have been secured at the TFT Paris Open." This is them announcing that Saikuno's team had won, confirming that he was indeed there. The next page
Alright.
of the document would show us a set of DMs between Saikuno and Elphilia. The date would be the 3rd of March, 2026. So this would be 3 months after they had met.
Okay.
This would be as he was talking with Mal. He'd say, "Oh my god, I was playing World of Warcraft."
Is there anything else that happens here? Is there any other big Oh, there's a whole Discord call right here. Yo, there's a Discord call they show. Oh my dude. We're gonna get to the good part
I
later.
saw this player.
We're gonna get to the good part later.
It reminded me of you. It's because that player had a similar looking name. She'd say, "Oh, you got reminded of me? That's cute." To which he'd say, "Of course. Oh, I was going to ask, were you planning on going to like Off-Kai or anything like that?" That's a VTuber Expo, right?
VTuber Expo? What is that? Panther, am I a evil soul for scamming some girl by telling her I can retrace? I can retrace but then blocking her? What do you mean retrace? Evil for scamming some girl by telling her you can retrace but then block. What do you mean retrace? Retrade? Yeah, that's kind of evil. Yeah, that's kind of evil.
To which she would say, "I wish, but unfortunately I can't. My rent is now 800 euros per month and I'm living fully off of my savings, so I canceled all my travels for the year." The document would say, to add even more salt to the wound, after Elphilia's Paris trip, and 2 weeks after he had started talking to me, saying things like how he wants to move in with me and such, he would message Elphilia asking her if she'll be at Off-Kai. This
Bro, he's just hitting up girl after girl, huh?
is proof that he'd be talking to more than one woman at the same time, planning a hookup for every event he went to. He would
Every event, bro. Like, bro, you're famous. You have all these eyes on you. How do you think you're gonna get away with this? Because you want to hang out with this girl on this trip, and then you want to hang out with another girl on that trip. Bro, there's so many people who watch you. Of course, they're gonna notice you're hanging out with a different girl after a different girl. Like, bro, is he dumb or is he dumb?
was doing this while giving me the impression that he wanted something long-term.
Is he a player? A cheater player, yeah.
And all while also having a girlfriend since 2021. Elphilia and I weren't friends until I found out that he was cheating on his girlfriend. This is when we both got in contact with each other and shared our stories. She deserves the world. This section would end with both Saikuno and Elphilia talking about random topics, and then at the end of this DM chain, we can see Saikuno saying, "How is..."
But yeah, I don't think he's no mastermind. I don't think he's like this mastermind facade type of guy, you know? I don't think he's putting on an act being innocent. I think he's genuinely like a soft dude with no self-control.
Your day, to which she would reply with, awful. Spent the whole day crying. Crying right now. Why do some men cheat? I'll never understand.
Wait, what?
Daikuno saying, how was your day? To which she would reply with, awful. Spent the whole day crying. Crying right now. Why do some men cheat? I'll never...
Is she like acting like she's talking about another guy cheating, but she's secretly talking about him to guilt trip him, like calling him out, but she's like indirectly calling him out? Is that what she's doing?
Never understand. The document points out that this is ironic, seeing that Saikuno is a cheater himself. So as you
Yeah.
can see, when these two women spoke to each other and shared their stories, they were shocked. Shocked to know that they were being used so casually, and shocked to know that this man was in a relationship. But how is it that he did this for years with no consequences? How is it that there are many Elphilias and Mals out there with no one saying a thing?
Yeah, like no one's saying a thing. Well, I mean, they're smaller creators, I guess.
Well, they kind of did, which is what the next section is all about.
Yeah.
It's titled Rumors and Broken Friendships. As I mentioned in the intro, no one made a public statement before because they never had sufficient evidence.
Okay.
Kuno would always talk about the most explicit and sensitive topics in voice calls or in person. Never.
Whoa.
Kuno would always talk about the most explicit and sensitive topics in voice calls or in person.
The voice calls, uh-oh. And in person.
Never leaving a paper trail, this was all intentional. Rumors still managed to spread. Many content creators, both big and small, would vent to their friends about his behavior. Behind the scenes for many, he'd be known as a predator who regularly took advantage of smaller and or vulnerable content creators. The reason
Okay. I mean, is it predatory for a big streamer to message a smaller streamer just face value? Is that a weird thing to do? I think it depends on the intent behind it. Like if you like a girl who just happens to be a smaller streamer, that's okay. But if you're dating her because she's a small streamer, that's something else. You see the difference?
The reason why Saikuno would abruptly stop hanging out with certain people throughout the years is because of this predatory behavior. However, he'd managed to keep enough influential friends around him to legitimize his position to content creators. The reason why Saikuno would abruptly stop hanging out with certain people throughout the years is because of this predatory behavior.
Oh. So are you saying he stopped collabing, or he collabed less because he was starting more trouble? So he didn't want to be caught by his big streamer friends? Because if he was hanging out with his big streamer friends while he was still doing this and they found out, they would expose him and the exposure would be even bigger. So that's why he did this suspicious activity while not hanging out with them. That way they couldn't expose him. He made sure to get away from these big streamers, huh? I guess.
However, he managed to keep enough influential friends around him to legitimize his position in the space.
Yeah.
Especially seeing that many of those friends were women who would have normally stood in solidarity with any sort of victim, making it seem like he was safe enough to trust because they trusted him enough to be a friend.
Right. Because he kept that innocent persona. Right.
As Elphilia spoke with Saikuno, she'd tell him about rumors that she had heard from someone else, about how Saikuno had a roster of readily available women. And
A roster. A roster, bruh. I would even have a roster of one.
how they all coincidentally were smaller content creators who wouldn't dare touch him if something went wrong. Elphilia, of course, didn't believe this. After all, Saikuno had a calculated pattern that worked perfectly in his favor. His innocent, naive demeanor wouldn't dare hurt a fly.
Okay.
So why would he hurt me? So here we can see the DMs between Elphilia and Saikuno.
I'm just saying, man. Usually, with these streamers like Saikuno, people like Miskiff, I was already skeptical of Saikuno a little bit, but I was more skeptical of Miskiff. I was really skeptical of Miskiff. Every time I seen a clip of him, it just like, man, why is he hanging out with these girls? There's something going on, bro. There's something going on. And then this stuff came out about him, you know? I'm like, bro, I don't it's easy. I don't know. For me, it's easy to spot out a suspicious guy. It is easy to spot out a suspicious guy, bro. Because I don't know. Being a man, you know, I mean, I'm a VTuber. I'm not in the biggest place to talk, but you know, there's a certain morality that comes with being a man, bro. And when you see that these guys carry themselves with a lack of morality, you can tell they're trouble. You can tell they're trouble because you can see the lack of morality that they have. So usually I can spot it a mile away.
She would start this off with saying, I don't know, he said he dislikes you, referencing a friend of hers, and that you only go for girls that are small so you can manipulate them with your shy persona. Yet he's
Okay.
doing that to my friend right now. To which Saikuno would say, oh yeah, I mean, I don't think that's true, but I guess people will say stuff random. I'm confused as to these people who think I'm going for them. I haven't really done that. But anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, like I said before, people who know me will know me, and I guess he just dislikes me, which is totally fine.
All
She'd
right.
say, exactly. He did say the only reason you haven't gotten called out is because you go after small creators and they'll never expose you. If you ever need proof of anything, I have receipts, just in case he tries any.
Wait, what are they?
Guess
What?
people will say Leah and Saikuno. She would start this off with saying, I don't know, he said he dislikes you, referencing a friend of hers. And Saikuno
What are they
said
talking about?
I had a calculated pattern that worked for me. So here we can see DMs between Leah and Saikuno. She would start this off with saying, I don't know, he said he dislikes you, referencing a friend of hers, and that you only go for girls that are small so you can
Also, they're kind of calling him out now.
manipulate them with your shy persona.
They're picking up on it now.
Yet he is doing that to my friend. Go for girls that are small so you can manipulate them with your shy persona. Yet he is doing that to my friend right now. To which Saikuno would say, oh yeah, I mean, I don't think that's true, but I guess people will say stuff random.
Yeah, I don't think it's true that he's, I don't think he's, I'm saying this for the third time, but like, I don't think he's, using much manipulative tactics. I think he just, I think he just fumbled. I just think he couldn't control himself. So I don't think there's much mastermind activity going on here. I think he's just a weak-minded dude. You know, I think he just couldn't control his urges.
Confused as to these people.
I don't think he was really planning anything that deeply. I think he just went into it.
People who think I'm going for them, I haven't really done that. But anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, like I said before, people who know me will know me, and I guess he just dislikes me, which is totally fine. She'd say, exactly. He did say the only reason you haven't gotten called out is because you go after small creators and they'll never expose you. If you ever need proof of anything, I have receipts, just in case he tries anything funny. Saikuno would say,
Okay.
oh, I feel like the way VTubers are, they would love to try and expose bigger streamers. They love drama, lol.
I mean, that is true. Okay, that is true. I've said it before. I don't really like the VTuber community. I'm not really a big fan of other VTubers. There's a few I like. There's a few, but man, when it comes to VTubers, the VTuber community, there are so many drama queens out there. There are so many drama queens. Like VTubers, these VTuber girls will start beefing because their model is the same color. They have the same color eyes as the other VTuber. Like, oh my gosh, this girl VTuber has the same color eyes as me. Oh, she's such a bitch. And then they start beefing and shit. You know, it's like, bruh, what is this, middle school? Like, you know, they beef over small shit. Always beefing. Always got drama.
But it's not true, so I think it's fine. I don't need receipts or anything, it's fine. But I thought he was chill. I'm kind of sad he was so angry. Elphalia would say, I know, just making sure you stay safe no matter what, love. Saikuno would continue saying, I mean, why is he bringing up so much anyway?
The
To which
fuck?
she'd say, he's jealous of you. I'm just playing League with him, and he brought you up out of the blue. To which he'd say, I don't think there's much to be jealous of, lol. But
I don't think there is anything to be jealous of either. I mean, he's I don't care how many girls are messaging Saikuno. I don't think I could ever be jealous of this guy. The way this man carries himself, I could never be jealous of him.
But hopefully he feels better soon. And Elphalia ends this by saying, he said you hurt 5 of his friends apparently.
Huh?
So this was on the 22nd of December after they had met IRL, and Elphalia had no reason to doubt him, right? She still had no idea that he had a girlfriend since 2021. This is why she was still so readily siding with him. And speaking of cheating, this is what would lead us to the section, Saikuno's girlfriend.
Oh, now, okay. I was wanting to figure out, like, what's going on with the girlfriend, bro. What's going on with her? Let me see.
The coincidence that would lead me to finding out the truth about Saikuno happened last week.
Oh, come on. Hold on, guys. Ad break. Ad break.
Popular male VTuber tried to slide into my DMs to Saikuno happened last week. A popular male VTuber tried to slide into my DMs to presumably get in my pants, and when I rejected him, he
What?
to find truth about Saikuno happened last week. A popular male VTuber tried to finding out the
Wait.
rest of the section.
Why did it
especially
skip?
Stilso's girlfriend. The coincidence that would lead me to finding out the truth about Saikuno happened last week. A popular male VTuber tried to slide into my DMs to presumably get in my pants and
Wait, a popular male VTuber. A male VTuber? Is she talking about Saikuno?
when I rejected him, he immediately started to mention nasty rumors about Bao.
Oh, I've heard it. Okay, I have, cause I'm barely digging in to all this news about Saikuno, but I did hear something about Bao. I don't know. I didn't know what the connection was with Bao. She's a VTuber, but I guess we're seeing now how she's tied into this. What is a bro? Bao, B-A-O? That's a VTuber. Her name is Bao, B-A-O.
Out of getting happened last week. A popular male VTuber that would lead me to find
Wait.
out the truth about Saikuno happened last week. A popular male VTuber
Wait, but when they say popular male VTuber, are they talking about Saikuno or somebody else?
tried to slide into my DMs to presumably get in my pants,
I guess they're talking about Saikuno.
and when I rejected him, he immediately started to mention nasty rumors about Bao.
Are you saying Saikuno, the innocent guy, is starting rumors now? Okay, now he's... Okay, let me listen.
Out of concern for her, I reached out to Ahmad, who then connected me with Bao. The three of us struck up a conversation. When I mentioned I would for her, I reached out to Ahmad. He immediately started to mention
Wait.
nasty rumors about Bao. Out of concern for her, I reached out to Ahmad, who then connected me with Bao.
Ahmad.
The three of us struck up a conversation. When I mentioned I was nervous about a date I was going on, they asked me who it was. When I said my date was with Saikuno, they immediately about a date I was
Wait,
going on,
what?
connected me with Bao.
This is going all over the place already.
The three of us struck up a conversation. When I mentioned I was nervous about a date I was going on, they
Okay, so she's talking with Ahmad. She's talking with Bao and Ahmad.
asked me who it was. When I said my date was with Saikuno, they immediately told me not to go on the date for my own personal safety.
Oh. Wait, does Bao have history with Saikuno?
Bao told me that at the end of March, Saikuno's girlfriend reached out to her regarding a controversial tweet Bao made last year in 2025. She asked Bao if it was true that the tweet was about Saikuno.
Oh. So how did... But what is it with Bao?
So this tweet in question, right, if you were on Twitter back
Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is.
in October 2025, you would have probably seen it. It went absolutely viral, and it simply just said, if you're an up-and-coming female content creator with a small but growing
Ladies out there listening, check this out.
audience, viral. And it simply just said, if you're an up-and-coming female content creator with a small but growing audience and a much larger and successful male content creator approaches you out of nowhere and showers you with attention on stream, in DMs, etc., don't walk, run.
Yeah. I agree here, just in general, bruh. In general. If you're making content and some big streamer just does this, be skeptical. Be skeptical. Always ask why. Always question why, bro.
To 99% of people, this was Bao giving smaller content creators very well-needed advice. In reality, though, this was a subtweet directly referencing Saikuno's behavior. Because
But how did Bao know about his behavior? Did he talk to her or something?
the document would continue, they called, as in Bao and Saikuno's girlfriend, and Bao explained to her that other women had confided in her about similar as
What?
referencing Saikuno's behavior. Because the document would continue, they called, as in Bao and Saikuno's girlfriend, and Bao explained to her that other women had confided in her about similar experiences with him. She
Okay, so other girls just told Bao about him?
described a pattern of behavior where he targeted small female content creators and pressured them into having sex. She described a pattern of behavior where he targeted small female content creators and pressured them into having sex with him. Bao
Okay.
offered to connect her with these other victims so they could share their experiences with her directly. As she
Okay, so the main victim messaged Bao, and now Bao is like, okay, this is what's going on, okay. So Bao decided, okay, let's gather all the victims. Is that what's going on here?
felt it was important to hear them firsthand. This was all discussed during a Discord call. And so here we can, as she felt it was important to hear them firsthand. This was all discussed
Okay, so the main victim messaged Bao, and Bao heard this and wanted to gather all the victims. That's what's going on here.
during a Discord call. And so here we can see a DM sent by Saikuno's girlfriend on March 24, 2026 to Bao saying, "Hey Bao, I'm sorry to bother you with this, but I heard something
Wait.
March 24, 2026 Discord call." And so here we can see a DM sent by Saikuno's girlfriend on
It's like Kuno's girlfriend, okay.
March 24, 2026 to Bao saying,
This is the girlfriend messaging Bao.
"Hey Bao, I'm sorry to bother you with this, but I heard something recently that was a bit concerning and I thought I would just come ask you about it. I heard that there was possibly an instance of Saikuno trying to get VTuber girls up to his hotel room to drink with them,
So the girlfriend is barely finding out right here?
and that the tweet you made about being cautious of large male streamers showering you with gifts and attention was about him? In regards to him being cautious of large male streamers his hotel room
Wait.
to drink with them? And that the tweet you made about being cautious of large male streamers showering you with gifts and attention was about him? In regards to him doing it to one of your friends? You know,
Okay.
before we get back to the document, this actually
Who is this? Is that Post Malone? Who is this?
reminds me of this one tweet that was posted on Twitter back in October 21st, 2025 during TwitchCon North America, where an innocent fan came across Saikuno in the lobby of a hotel at 2
Okay.
a.m. One can
2 a.m., bruh. What could he be doing awake at 2 a.m. at a hotel?
only wonder what he was doing there. But as you can see, rumors are very easy to spread once you spot someone in a hotel lobby at 2 a.m.
Right.
It will continue. Bao told me that 3 days before I contacted her and her mod, Saikuno and his girlfriend were trying to reconcile after Saikuno somehow managed to convince her that it was all a huge misunderstanding.
Ah.
She had no clue that I, as well as many other girls, still existed in Saikuno's romantic and sexual life. Bao and her mod would put me in a group chat with Saikuno's girlfriend where I would share all the screenshots you see above.
I lived with him for over 2 years. Man, that's sad, bro. I feel bad for the girlfriend, bro. You lived with him for 2 years and he was cheating on you?
She was rightfully horrified and left the group chat because she couldn't stomach reading them. This is where we can
Man.
see she was rightfully horrified and left the group chat because where I would share all the screenshots you see above. She was rightfully horrified and left the group chat because she couldn't stomach reading
Damn, I feel bad for the girlfriend, bro.
This is where we can see DMs in the group chat from Saikuno's girlfriend saying, "I have lived with him for over 2 years. We have been together since 2021. And on top of that, everything he's planning with you are things we have planned together and talk about and have done. I'm sorry.
What?
Planning with you are things we have planned together and talk about and have done. I'm sorry."
So, all these things that Saikuno was putting in these girls' minds, like these date ideas, these I don't know, these fantasies that he was putting in their heads are things that he was already doing with his own girlfriend. You're already living the life with your girlfriend, and you want to do the same thing with other girls.
At this point, I wouldn't be able to imagine what I would feel if I was in Mal's shoes or anyone else's shoes that Saikuno had taken advantage of. In fact, I mean, I can't imagine being his girlfriend, hearing these rumors about someone I lived with in the same home and finding out about it this way. Even after he managed to convince me that him sleeping with someone back in December 2025 was a misunderstanding.
Ouch, bruh. Living with someone for 2 years.
It's horrifying. This would all lead us to the final section of this document.
The final section.
Titled "To All of Saikuno's Victims." Ever since Saikuno's viral breakout during the pandemic lockdowns of 2020 when he played Among Us, he has always carefully curated every aspect of his behavior on stream and with friends. An
Right.
innocent, romantically inexperienced boy failure who looks like an anime character and sounds like
Boy failure.
like one too. This perfectly romantically
Bro, like, you're like 30, and you're putting on this boy failure persona.
inexperienced boy failure aspect of his
I've never heard that term, boy failure.
behavior on stream and with friends. An innocent, romantically inexperienced boy failure who looks like an anime character and sounds like one too. This perfectly curated image would attract a large audience of women, with a lot of them openly professing how attracted they are to him. He soaked in a large audience of women, with a lot of them openly professing how attracted they are to him. He soaked in the praise and never sought to limit the most extreme aspects of his community
Yeah.
because it made him more desirable. He understood this and would use this curated image, as well as his legitimacy in the content creation space, thanks to his followers and famous friends, to seek out any attractive cosplayers and or content creators that were small enough to be starstruck by his grand presence. It would work most of the time, as he'd use the same calculated pattern that he used with me and Ophelia to lure them in and eventually fly them out to the next convention or event that he went to with the goal of hooking up.
Like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, even then, like, if he's trying to hook up, why do it during the time of your convention? Wait. Yeah, convention. Why do a hookup during your convention, though? I guess. I mean, I guess, but like, wouldn't that just bring more attention to it?
What these many women didn't know.
This guy's an idiot. Is he still alive today this year? Saikuno? Yeah, he's alive. Yeah, he's alive, I'm pretty sure.
Is that he'd always lie about the fact that he's single, that he hooking up. What these many women didn't know is that he'd always lie about the fact that he's single.
Yeah, that's where the main fuck up is, bro.
That behind the scenes, he had a neglected and depressed girlfriend that he'd been with since 2020.
Oh, she was depressed, bro?
That behind the scenes, he had a neglected and depressed girlfriend that he'd been with since 2021 and who has lived with him since 2024 in the
She was depressed too, damn, bro.
same house. I implore the many other victims to come out about their experiences with this predator. And I end this document with a recording of Saikuno in which...
Like, how do you got a depressed girlfriend and then you cheat on... What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Your girlfriend is depressed and you just decide to cheat on her. What the fuck?
He admits to everything, especially with how he cheated on his girlfriend with my friend and was intending to do that with me as well. For context, this was shortly after I had messaged his girlfriend about his cheating. 30 minutes later, he would ask if I was free for a call. As his girlfriend was crying downstairs, he somehow chose to prioritize someone...
Whoa, what?
Barely met. As his girlfriend messaged his girlfriend about his and was intending to do that with me as well. For context, this was shortly after I had messaged his girlfriend about his cheating. 30 minutes later, he would ask if I was free for a call.
30 minutes after you told the girlfriend about the whole situation, he calls you?
As his girlfriend was crying downstairs, he somehow chose to prioritize someone that he barely met 2 months ago. She's referring to herself.
Your whole girl was crying downstairs because she found out she's cheating on you. I mean, she just found out you're cheating on her. And you just call the girl that you're cheating on her with again.
I pointed this out during the call. Here's the link. So the link isn't here right now, but obviously it will be by the time this...
Yo, the poor girlfriend, man. Damn.
This video comes out. It's okay though, because I have the video. And if you're wondering why you should watch it here, well, it's because Saikuno's voice is so damn low. I mean, the guy was whispering as if someone was after him with a gear. Well, if this video comes out, it's okay. Here's the link. So the link isn't here right now, but obviously it will be by the time this video comes out.
Oh, okay,
it's
okay.
Though, because I have the video. And if you're wondering why you should watch it here, well, it's because Saikuno's voice is so damn low. I mean, the guy was whispering as if someone was after him with a gun. They could barely tell what he's saying. I actually bothered to add subtitles. This whole recording is 17 minutes long, and as the document stated, he pretty much admits to everything.
He admits to everything.
Watch.
Here it is, guys. Here it is. Here's the call. Here's the call. Hold on. Oh, we have one viewer. We have one viewer. Okay.
Thomas? So?
Thank goodness they have subtitles.
Pretty much no more stupid.
Yeah? Like what? No, no,
Wait, so when is this? Oh, this okay. This is so. This is right whenever. Okay, I'm trying to think when this is. This is right. Okay, she just told his girlfriend about the whole situation. So the girlfriend just found out that he was cheating. The girlfriend just found out, so that's why they just started this call. So the girlfriend is right now downstairs crying. Let me go back to the start.
To everything. Watch.
Okay, the girlfriend is downstairs crying right now. The girlfriend just found out. And he knows, so he calls the victim. This is so awkward, by the way.
Thomas? So?
Look at him, like he's mumbling and shit. He can't even say anything for himself. What do you got to say for yourself? Like, he's not a man. He can't even speak up.
Pretty much normal, stupid.
Yeah? Like what?
Like, I kind of have to pause the video because on YouTube, when you're reacting, if I let the whole video play, it'll be copyright. So I kind of have to speak over it a little bit.
No, I can tell. About what? You have to speak up a little bit. Your mic's cutting out.
That's what I'm saying. Speak up, bruh.
Sorry, things happens.
That's the card they always pull. Oh, this always happens. Oh, I'm such a victim, bro. This happens to me all the time. That's what he's doing, man. He's playing victim right now.
Sorry, things happens. Tell you
Yo, he is very quiet.
Uh-huh. You're still gonna have to speak up a little bit, by the way.
That's what I'm saying.
sorry. I talk quietly.
Yeah, but you never come up this quietly.
Yeah. He's talking more quiet because he knows he just got caught.
I'm sad.
It's the actions.
You're sad. You're sad. Like, you're the victim. Okay, buddy.
Well, it's the consequence of your own actions, I suppose.
Well, what?
It's the actions of your. Well, it's the consequence of your own actions, I suppose.
Yeah, she's right. It's the consequences of your own actions, bruh.
I know. So basically, I was in a very happy relationship.
Yes.
Sound like it, but sure.
Let me finish.
Continue.
Very happy relationship.
Long time. What, like 2021?
I don't know the exact context.
Bro, in this moment, Saikuno knows he's fucked, dude. He knows he's fucked.
They get a lot less happy.
How so?
Like, internet, perception-wise, he knows he's fucked.
I don't fully know. She just stopped hanging out with me that much.
Stop hanging out with you. She lives with you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear a single sentence that comes out of your mouth.
Uncomfortable silence. It's actually longer, but I cut some off. Oh, so they were... Oh, it's so awkward. He's speechless,
You
dude.
there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I'm just asking because you went quiet.
Anyway, so he was very, very happy.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, it wasn't so happy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly. Like, we stopped spending time together.
But so what happened?
We hadn't done it together for years.
Or what? I couldn't hear that part.
I said we hadn't done anything together for like years.
Why is he talking so damn quiet, bruh?
I was just very sad that I didn't go on to it.
Mm-hmm. So you slept with Elfie in Paris.
Elvie is the other victim.
And then you flirted with me. And were telling me how you wanted me to come visit you in Vegas, and how you wanted to go on a date, and how you were serious about me, and how you really meant it, and how you
Okay, she's making it a little cringe now. I mean, W for catching him and calling him out, but she's making it a little cringe the way she's talking right now.
wanted to go get a cat together.
Yes.
Yeah. Why? Why didn't you just break off the relationship then?
Because it was a combination.
Combination of what, bruh?
Remembering how it was. Some part of helping it go back to that. And
Well, obviously it's not gonna go back to that if you're actively cheating on her. It's
Yeah.
gonna get worse. I think that's really on you, but I know you're smarter than that. I mean, for fuck's sake, you're a 34-year-old man. Yes, you are.
34. I thought he was like 31 or 32, or like 30 or 31. He's 34 at this point.
Stop acting like you're a child.
That's what I'm... Oh my... Thank you. Stop acting like you're a child, bro. You're a grown man.
don't think that's what I like, but
I mean,
No, he's acting like a child, but he's so used to acting like a child that he doesn't even realize he's doing it anymore. He's so used to it.
You say you're not smarter than that, but you are. You're a 34-year-old man. You just chose to do it. You knew damn well in the back of your head that it wasn't gonna end up well.
Yeah,
Ugh.
but it's complicated.
It's
really
not.
just-
It's not complicated. What are you talking
I
about?
think it's just bad. She hasn't done anything to ask for it to be cheated on. It's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, but she relied on to take care of things, and I still cared about her.
Okay, that doesn't mean that you do that because you wanted to, not because she was like holding it against you or forcing you to.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's your girl. Of course you're gonna take care of her. That should be like basic. What are you talking about? You're saying it like it's a bad thing to take care of your girl.
Exactly. So there's still no excuse for you to cheat on her.
I'm not saying there wasn't. Just explain why it happened.
The only reason why it happened is because she just chose to do it. I don't know why you decided to lie to me, because you know damn fucking well that lying especially is like a big thing I do not tolerate.
Yeah.
This
Oh, come on, dude.
is Lovable, the AI app builder that turns items
I know I'm watching a video about relationships, okay? I don't want a relationship. I'm good.
into reality. From small side projects to enterprise tools, from consumer
Oh, I thought this was like a relationship ad.
apps to platforms that scale, built in minutes.
Get your shine on.
Jeffree Star.
Waking up the neighborhood.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was fine about the Alfie thing, because I was like, okay, he didn't know me before that, right? But then
Mm-hmm.
I find out you've had a girlfriend this entire time. Do you realize how fucked up that is?
That is beyond fucked up, dude.
Because not only were you... Because, sure, you didn't lead Alfie on. Alfie acknowledges that you didn't lead her on, right? Because I've talked to Alfie. I'm friends with her. I've been friends with her before I even met you.
Damn, I didn't know that part.
Like, she acknowledges that you didn't lead her on. You led me on, though. You did lead me on, though.
He did. He did.
You gave me all these fancy ass promises about, oh, we're gonna go on a date when you come visit here. What, so you could cheat on your girlfriend again? So you could sleep with me so you could cheat on your girlfriend again?
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't.
What were you intending with that?
Well, I thought it was going to.
He doesn't know what to say.
About what?
He don't know what to
I
say.
thought that was going to be the end of that.
The end of what?
My previous relationship.
You were gonna break up with so you could date me, or what?
But like I said, it'd been a long time where like we had spent time together.
Okay, so basically, he was already unhappy with his current girlfriend. Okay, he didn't want to be with her anymore. He wasn't really having any hopes, but he was still holding. Why didn't he just break up with her? He was leading. If anything, like he was leading her on, but he was leading on his own girlfriend because he clearly didn't want to be with her anymore, like at all. He could have just broke up with her.
And then I think years
Mm-hmm.
in my head, I thought that was at some point. Yo,
What? I couldn't hear you.
I said, I thought that was going to like the end of it.
So you were already moving on before you even broke up with her.
Yeah, like he already moved on. Why are you staying with her?
Were you intending to break up with her, or were you just waiting for her to break up with you?
No, I don't know. It was
So-
just a weird
I just want to understand this. So what was your intention with me? Like where was I in this whole thing? Like, were you intending to date me after her? Like, were you intending?
Yeah, that's what it was. He was hoping he can secure a relationship with you, and then eventually leave his current girlfriend. And yeah, he just wanted to hit, and he just wanted a new girlfriend.
Wanting to just ditch me.
Yeah, he wanted,
Okay.
basically, yeah, he wanted to ditch her.
You know, I guess for me it felt like a party.
But that's not what I asked. I'm talking about me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Oh my
You were
gosh,
thinking
bro.
to just ditch her and then date me. What, were you gonna do the same thing to me? I'm sorry, but like, you're not really selling this whole relationship thing really well. If this is the type of relationships you uphold.
It's fine. I'm trying to sell.
I can tell.
But he's still talking with this tone like he's the victim, you know?
Just trying to explain what's going on.
Yeah. The thing is, if I never reached out to Bao, because I didn't even reach out to Bao about you, right? I reached out to Bao about because it's lied behind my back to a bunch of people, and I was not okay with that. And then started lying about Bao. That's when I reached out to Bao. I became friends with her roommate, and then I was talking with a little bit back and forth, and then you came up in the topic, and then she told me you had a girlfriend. And that
What?
your girlfriend has been venting to Bao this entire time. About how you gaslight her into staying. You make her feel bad every time that she, like,
Whoa, what?
gaslight her into staying.
He gaslights her into staying. Well, I mean, I believe that, man. Like, look at, he plays victim. He just plays victim. So I'm guessing, like, him and his girlfriend would get in an argument, and then he'll act like the victim, he'll act all innocent, and act like the girlfriend is the problem, and then the girlfriend feels bad, and the girlfriend stays and tries to do something better next time, but it's like, yeah, he guilt trips his girlfriend.
You make her feel bad every time that she, like, wanted to leave
Exactly.
because you cheated on her. And she knew that you cheated on her. She just didn't know who. Because you never told her that it was Elfie, you just told her that you cheated on her in Paris. Or think. I don't know if you told her, but I knew she knew.
Why'd he cut it to an ad, bruh? Hold on, I got an ad. Just a second, G, just a second. Just a second. Alright. Alright.
Why? Why go through all of this trouble?
Because he was horny and he can't control his urges, that's all it is.
Didn't know how to,
I mean, for God's sake,
Bro just wanted to hit.
if the only thing why you even stayed with her is because she relied on you for a lot of things, you can afford to take care of her for a little bit before she gets back onto her feet. Like, at least don't put her through the trouble of, like, telling her, like, oh, like, I'm still gonna be with you, like, telling her that you're still her boyfriend, while actively cheating on her every single day.
Every day, bruh. Damn.
yeah, you're right. I should have just said how I felt.
Like, you could have just deadass, if the only thing that you were concerned about is the fact that she relied on you for things, you could have just supported her until she got back onto her feet, so she could support herself.
That is true. Yeah.
And it wasn't just that.
Then what else?
What else would it be?
Somehow hoping it would go back to that.
Well, I also already told you, cheating is not.
Okay. You're hoping things don't go back to the way it used to be. But you're not trying to do anything to fix your relationship. You're not even trying to fix your own relationship. You're running away from it.
Not gonna make it go back to how it used to be.
It's a lot easier to say that.
It's the truth. It's the harsh truth. Nothing is gonna go back the same way that it was if you're gonna cheat on someone actively.
Yeah, like, you want your relationship to be fixed, but, like, I mean, I don't know. As a man, bro, you don't want to do anything to fix it or make it better. You're putting all this guilt tripping on your girlfriend, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's why
You're going to change what?
Bullshit.
That's it.
What do you mean that's it?
Just gonna change that.
You're gonna stay with her? Because honest to God, I feel like the poor girl's been through enough. I don't think you should have to sit there and keep doing this to her.
Exactly. What's up, Aaliyah?
Because I was in a group chat with her while you were on stream. And this girl's absolutely f***ing distraught because of the shit that you've done to her. The shit that you've put her through. Like, genuinely. Do you know how much that fucks someone up? Like, you already cheated on her once, and she decided to trust you still. She
Damn.
decided to stay with you, despite the fact that you already had cheated on her and admitted to it. And what do? You go onto Twitter and go find the next girl to flirt with. Like, if anything, honest to God, I'm not even mad at this point. I'm just disappointed. I'm really disappointed.
That's fair.
Because she's been crying to Bao about it. Bao's been sitting there, like, comforting this girl, trying to tell her, hey, maybe you should leave him. Because this isn't okay. This really isn't okay. You're putting this girl through mental strain
What the fuck?
every single day that you continue to be with her. While you're sitting there having fun playing with your friends. Be so honest right now, Thomas.
His name is Thomas? I didn't know that. Oh, just silence,
I
bruh.
think, maybe I'm right.
Yeah.
Might be.
If it is money that she doesn't have, or if it's a job, or if it's family, or blah 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 blah. Yeah, well there exactly. Just help her back on her feet until she can support herself, and then just leave the girl alone. Because she deserves better than that. Because you cannot sit there and be like, I love her, but do all of this shit to her and continue to let her stay in that situation.
But one thing,
What?
Hmm?
Well then you should just
Oh, yeah, he keeps going back to that. Like, he keeps going back to saying that, like, oh, the relationship's dead, the feelings faded, the feelings are gone, the relationship isn't good anymore, it's not what it used to be. He keeps saying that.
let her go. Instead of just sitting her there wasting her time.
okay, well,
And also, why'd you get on a call with me when right now she's upset? I know she lives with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be there to comfort her. She's the one that you cheated on.
I mean, at that point, you can't even comfort her. I mean, shit. You're done, bruh.
wanted to do that. I just wanted to settle this first.
This is not settled. I'm beyond upset with you. Like, genuinely beyond upset with you.
I mean, that's fine. I settled it. Like, that's it. Like,
What's it?
probably never talk again.
You and me?
Yes.
What? Why?
Is that
Because he's cooked.
why?
What is why I'm still upset with you, but you didn't cheat on me. You can still talk to me and be, like, make up for your actions. Don't get me wrong, because I always am.
No, it's because he doesn't want to talk to her anymore. Okay, I don't think she understands, but, like, he doesn't want to talk to her anymore because he just wanted the hit. He didn't want... I mean, he probably wanted the relationship with her later down, but like, since she just caught him, now he doesn't want to be with her anymore. Why? Because now the truth is revealed. So he's caught. So now he doesn't think he can date you anymore. That's what it is. It's all it is.
Second chances. But I never will forgive you for cheating on her. That's that. There are a lot of girls that are upset with you, by the way, because Alfie's not the only one that has hit me up.
Yeah, that sounds like you've heard things.
Yeah, and you lied to me a lot about that too.
It's just the fact that this guy is huge, bro. He's got millions of like what followers, doesn't he? He has like millions of followers, bro. Millions of I don't know, subscribers, all that. And you're talking on this Discord call like if nobody knows you.
A lot. Because,
Like if I didn't know this was Saikuno, this just sounds like the average freaking like it sounds like a 15-year-old, bro. It sounds like a average 15-year-old dude who freaking plays Minecraft or something.
how big was the roster again?
I don't think I barely knows.
Roster.
I mean, maybe not at the same time, but you sure do hop around.
Suppose so.
Yeah. All I care about right now is that it's okay. Keep me updated on that.
He's not gonna keep you updated, bro. He's gonna stop talking to you after this.
I don't know if that's a possibility.
Yeah, see?
You can keep me updated on how she's doing.
He's not
Keep me
going to.
updated on when she was out, because
He's not going to. He's too pussy. He knows he's fucked. He doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
I don't think she would live with you anymore.
I don't think you need to do that.
I mean, yeah, I care about her. Like,
She keep
true. I'll just reach out to her then. But, yeah, no, just... Like... Go talk to her. She needs you right now.
What's up, Omar?
Yeah, okay. Bye.
Bye, Thomas.
Shortly after the call, the last thing Mal would ever say to Saikuno would be, "I'm beyond disappointed in you." So look, according to Mal, there are countless other victims. It is completely up to them.
Countless? Oh, shoot. You might be right, because this is only what we know about. Who knows the people we haven't heard about?
On whether they want to come out with their side of the story or not. For now, though, we can confirm at least 2 different people that were completely misled by him as he cheated on his girlfriend so comfortably. In those 2 instances, we can see him also using the same playbook, the same tactics, sending them money, making them feel special, following their personal Instagram, wanting to meet ASAP, to hook up, everything. And I think one thing that personally struck me was how only 30 minutes after his girlfriend found out about his cheating and probably confronted him, he chose to run upstairs and prioritize Mal, someone he met 2 months ago. All while
That's crazy. That's crazy.
his girlfriend was crying downstairs, gutted, heartbroken. There's a reason people say with great power comes great responsibility. Because once you
Wasn't I just saying? I was saying that at the beginning of this stream, dude. I was saying that.
this power that Saikuno possessed, he can so easily take advantage of others. So as a content creator, you have a very clear choice. And unfortunately, Saikuno decided to be the worst person possible. I wish all the victims in this travesty the absolute best. And I also encourage them to speak out. When it rains, it pours. And
Yeah,
right now,
man.
the first drop has hit the ground. Saikuno and anyone else who seeks to take advantage of their position need to be held accountable. And for anyone who grew up watching him during quarantine who looked up to him, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, ruining whatever ideal image you had of him in your head. In any case, if more victims decide to speak out, then I will most likely stream me reading all of them on my channel later on. For the time being though, please, if a larger content creator reaches out to you, even if you don't make content, please always be extremely skeptical and
Yeah.
know that they probably don't see you as the most special person in the world. They've probably done this to many others.
Right, 100%.
Thank you so much for watching until the end. I really, really appreciate it. If you want a healthy alternative to an energy drink, then definitely use the code MUJIN at GamerSubs for 10% off. And if you want exclusive content like high quality art and exclusive yapping videos, then definitely check out stacked.com. It's a but better. I love you so much. Platonically. Come on, platonically. I'm not going to be like Saikuno. I'll see you in the next video whenever
Oh, that's the word. Yeah, platonic is what I'm looking for.
that is. Mwah.
Thomas the Predator Engine. Oh my gosh, bro.
Get the Austin Executive Desk for just $7.95.
Damn, 700, bro. 700.
Living spaces.
Oh hell no. I could never spend $800 on a desk. What the fuck? $800 for that little desk? 800. I could get the same desk that for like $30 at a freaking garage sale.
Has cheated. That dude, you know, the streamer, the Twitch streamer, the Asian guy. He has cheated. He's cheating, guys. Oh my gosh, he's cheating. What are we going?
Let me watch. Wait.
Bro, who cares? Honestly, guys, we're gonna react to this, but like, are you really shocked? We're gonna get into it. I kind of get why people are shocked, but overall, I'm not shocked. You should be shocked. So subscribe to the channel, like the video. We're just gonna go over and react to WestJet's video because beyond any.
Hold on.
Cheated on. It's pretty cut and dry. You can still talk to me and be
Bowser.
your actions. Exactly. So there's still no excuse for you to cheat on her.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just as confused as all of you. But you can still talk to me if you want. You know, no big deal. Maybe we could play some Among Us with your other friends. This stuff was pretty silly. The debunker had to chime in.
It's not a tactic if the person is asking, whether it's not a tactic about money. If the person is asking for money and begs to receive money, you cannot say this. It has
Wait, what?
to be unprompted, on money, about money. Person.
Wait.
The debunker had to chime in.
It's not a tactic if the person is asking, whether it's not a tactic about money. If the person is asking for money and begs to receive money, you
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. That's what I was saying earlier. Like he was saying, the main victim was saying, Saikuno was just sending her money out of the sky blue, out of nowhere. But I think she was probably leaving something out. She was probably like hinting like, hey, she needs money, and then he sent her money. I don't think he just sent it out of the sky blue for no reason at all. I think she gave him a reason.
cannot say this. It has to be unprompted, unwarranted. It has to be
Like I don't think the main victim like said everything.
and even if it has to be after reluctance
Oh, later, Tiramisu. Appreciate you, man.
and resistance. That's the
He's spitting game, bro. Detective XQC again.
Hey, I think I said it better than XQC though.
It's a moment when it would be wrong. This is, well, I don't think I should be taking this. And you still do it? Wrong.
You know, stuff is really unemployed when XQC starts to make sense.
Calling me, dude. Just
And I
stop
think
it.
one thing that honestly
Again, XQC is correct. These women don't show any reluctance to taking his money, so the fact that they think this is a gotcha is a bit of a flaw. Summary. Fake scumbag Evo
Yeah.
turns out to be as expected, and clout-chasing e-girls can't take accountability for hurting themselves so easily because they wanted attention from someone.
No worries, Rose. No worries, Rose. I'll catch you later. Appreciate you.
$10 for a large. $10
Ooh.
for 3 toppings. $10 for your choice.
Fake ass pizza.
Saikuno, a serial cheater, exposing Saikuno, a serial cheater, master manipulator, and dangerous predator. Alright, bro. Can I get a summary of this? He's just like you? Skip? Hell no, I'm not skipping, bro. I want to see what he's getting canceled for. He's a cheater? Wait, is that...
Let me
is that
skip.
the gist of it? ChatGPT summary? Are you still looking for a Valentine's Day, perhaps? Invited me to picture.
What?
Picture.
The fuck? What the hell was Jason doing, bro? Alright, hold on.
Picture. Logged your chopped ass? Yo, I can't lie though, bro. This shit got 109K likes.
Thomas?
Oh, here it is.
Oh?
I want to see what Jason says about it. I want to see what Jason says about it.
Pretty much no more stupid.
Yeah? Like what?
I don't mind.
What? Oh.
With the fucking anime voice, bruh.
About what? You have to speak up a little bit. Your mic is cutting out.
Sorry, this happens. Tell you
Uh-huh. You're still gonna have to speak up a little bit, by the way. You're still cutting out a lot.
sorry.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
It's just
Perhaps you never cut off this quickly.
I'm sad.
fucking Jason, bruh.
I'm sad.
It's the actions of your... Well, it's the consequence of your own actions, I suppose.
I know.
Mm.
So basically,
Mm-hmm.
I was in a very happy relationship.
Doesn't sound like it, but sure.
Oh, let me finish.
Uh-huh. Continue.
Relationship a long time ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard this already.
What, like 2021?
Anyways, yeah, that's enough here. That's enough here.
Hemamal VT.
That's enough here. Let me see. This one, I might watch one more video on him. I'm not watching these. Yo, there's so many videos on him now. Oh shit. There's so many videos on him, bruh. What the heck does this have to do with Pomni? What the heck? Can money be happy? Oh no, it's just... Never mind, never mind. What else do we got? What other videos we got here? What other videos? Oh, Valkyrie spoke on it. Oh, Valkyrie spoke on it. Let's watch that. XQC responds. Okay, we'll watch a few. We'll watch a few. We'll watch... Okay, and then Pokimane talked about it. Alright. Let's watch this one. Oh, come on, bruh. What do we got?
Pokemon TikTok following stuck with the news. How it sounds to feel disappointed. No, it's surprising. I mean, I guess.
What did it say?
Feel disappointed.
Disappointed but no longer surprised. This is how she addressed the situation.
No, it's surprising.
So she wasn't surprised. So Pokimane wasn't even surprised is what we're getting here. Pokimane wasn't even surprised.
Jack, I need some reflection for like 10 seconds, which is more than I would usually do. Hold on. And here's why those comments upset me. Here's why those that are comments upset me.
What are you talking about?
I was harsh to people that said those comments. It's like this, okay? Let's say just somebody said, yo, user
What is he talking about, bruh?
Native King. It's like, yo, dude, this Native King guy, dude, cheated on his wife. What a buster. And let's say that's true, right? That's true. She does it.
Okay.
His wife cheated. Right? But also, he robbed 2 banks, one of which he fired a rocket at a grandma, and boom, like how could he do this? And then.
Okay, I'm not listening to X2C, bruh. What is he saying?
Oh, dude, when he does something bad, then we're gonna.
I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying, bro.
Obviously, yes, he did tell me everything, and
Next time,
obviously,
send
yes,
I
should not have
to initiate
tweeted
contact on ink.
that I was disappointed yesterday
Mm-hmm.
because it just gave a lot of ammo to a lot of angry
Hi,
people.
smile.
And so, but yeah, he knows that I was gonna.
Chat. Like I said, I agree. It gave a lot of ammo, guys.
No, oh, talk about ammo, bruh. Talk about ammo. Yeah, he made it worse because the reason he made it worse is because he doesn't know what to say for himself. He's got nothing to say for himself.
The cheating thing in terms of ammo is like you know what? Since we just watched a gun clip, it's like a 22. It's like a 22, and you give a few. That give a few 22 to people, right? Yeah, it can be damaging. Yeah, cool, but it's not great. But then.
All right, enough X2C. Get off my screen. Tweet about calling him out for calling Sykkuno based. Let's see who we got. Let's check this one. Let's check this one.
With the way you currently file your taxes, what if you could track your tax?
Stop.
It all starts right after the Sykkuno situation explodes online. Allegations drop, the doc spreads, and suddenly everyone connected to him is under pressure to respond. That's
Okay.
a brief but clear stance, saying she's disappointed in Sykkuno and confirming she spoke to him privately first, sharing in the following.
Elephant in the room. Obviously, yes, I did talk to Sykkuno, and obviously, yes, he did tell me everything. Obviously, yes, I should not have tweeted that I was disappointed yesterday because it just gave a lot of ammo to a lot of angry people.
Wait, what? What's wrong with being disappointed? Wait, what?
He knows that I was gonna mention it today, and he told me everything, and yeah, I am disappointed, as I have been with a lot of my friends in the past. And
Is she disappointed in him or just disappointed that it happened?
I'm sure I've also been disappointing to a lot of my friends as well. So, you know, it is disappointing. He's a cheater. He's a cheater. But yeah, we talked, and he's gonna figure things out, and I hope for the best, and I am so sorry to all of those involved. It sucks. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I did not know. I did not know he had a girlfriend. I did not know.
She didn't know either? Damn.
Which led to my tweet, because I thought my tweet was going to make it clear that I didn't know. But apparently me tweeting that had a lot of, caused a lot of distress. Because last year, it's because XQC reacted to my tweet.
XQC, bro.
Whataboutism.
XQC, bro.
Funny, because last year when I talked about it, I did a whataboutism, which I've already talked about, and I already apologized for, and I already understand that it was really stupid of me how I
Alright.
did it. And this is just my karma coming back again. Cheating is bad, guys. I don't know who needs to hear this, but cheating is not a good thing.
Wow. Water's wet. I mean, I guess. I think, bro, she doesn't have anything to say about it. I mean, she just knows Sykkuno. That's it. She played a few games with him. I mean, she hangs out with him a little bit. Like, she doesn't know what to add to this. There's really nothing else she can say, bro. Honestly, like, she does not even know what to add to this. I mean, shit. I don't know. If I was her, I wouldn't even know what to say either. Like, there's not really much you can even say. Like this, she's not really even involved. She's not involved.
It's a selfish act.
She's friends with him. She was friends with him, but like, she's not involved.
Before you cheat, break up.
Next, you've got the group reacting directly to Ray's comments about Sikuno. These people aren't even focused on her tone or emotions. They're focused on what she chose to prioritize. Their argument is simple. She spoke clearly and firmly on Sikuno being a cheater. When it comes to other situations, especially ones involving people she's closer to, her response feels quieter or less direct. That's where the selective outrage narrative comes from. They're not saying she's wrong. They're saying she's inconsistent. Then there's another group that takes it further.
Yeah, like she's... I think they're mad because she's not pressing him. She's not, like, angry enough. I think they want her to be angry at him.
Not just calling out inconsistency, but escalating the situation into something more serious. Some people begin framing the allegations in extreme terms, treating the claims in the doc as if they're already proven facts. This side
Whatever.
Valkyrie's response to all this.
Yeah.
She tweeted out and backed up, and she's like, I shouldn't have tweeted this and that. And I'm just like, the problem with Ray is she just lives in this like 2021 world, and we don't live in that world anymore. Where
Yeah, I mean, that's where she blew up, wasn't it, in 2021?
you just play this like politically correct person all the time.
That's what it sounds like too. Yeah, it sounds like she's scared to say anything that's her own opinion. She's scared to say anything. Why do you think she was just sitting there talking like girl, like cheating bad, yeah, do not cheat, cheating bad, if you're in a relationship, just end it. No, don't cheat. Like she's just trying to say anything that sounds good. She's not like, I mean, still she doesn't. There's not much she can say because she wasn't involved at all. But like I don't know. It just with Valkyrie, it's her own situation. You know, she's clearly avoiding offending anybody. She just doesn't want to offend anybody.
Like, if you think Sykkuno did wrong and you said you're disappointed, stand on it. That's it. Just stand on it.
Yeah, like, just stand on it. If I made the same tweet and I was getting flamed by the internet because I said I'm disappointed, let them be mad, you know? Like, I know what I meant by it. If people misinterpret it, that's on them. But, like, I know what I meant by it. I'm disappointed. That's it. I didn't know.
But every single time she says something, a day later, she says sorry and backs it up and
yeah, like, stand on what you say, bruh. That's all it is.
goes away from it if she gets any backlash. And it's like, it's exhausting because you just realize and know that after...
Look, Mizkif, I mean, you know, stuff came out about him, but, like, he can at least, like, say some common sense here and there, you know? He is kind of truthful, though. He gets... How do you explain this? He gets toxic. He's kind of like a... He responds out of anger. You know, if you call him out on something, he's gonna want to get his get back. So I don't like that about him, but he usually will kind of speak some truth.
For doing it, that she obviously is doing this as a front, right? It's the same thing with like the for real. Like, why the f did you apologize for that at all? You know, it's she's just stuck in like the Minecraft simulation where she thinks that's how.
Whatever though. This isn't about Valkyrie. This isn't about her though. What else is there? There's like 1 or 2 more videos I want to check. 1 or 2 more. Asmongold. This is a whole hour long. I'm not watching that. One of these two. Wait. Shimmer Friends reaction to Sykkuno's scandal. Okay, I'll watch. This is the last one.
Comes in more chicken, even
This is the last one.
more chicken, and who approved this amount of chicken? The new KFC Value Feast.
Come on, bruh. Lock in. YouTube.
Okay, shall we just get started? Obviously, elephant in the room. I was gonna.
She's talking like a robot here, though.
Been disappointed. Yeah.
She's talking like a robot, though. Like, she doesn't want to offend anybody. I mean, I get it. You know, you want to be nice and all that. But, like, bro, she's too scared to, like, say anything that she believes. She's too scared to offend anybody. Which, I mean, I get wanting to be positive. But, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You can have your own opinion. Come on, bro.
He's a cheater. He's a cheater. But yeah, we talked. And that's going to
All right. Let's see who's next.
Which of me? Alrighty, okay.
Let's see who's next.
I know, how do we approach this? I know a lot of people want to talk about some stuff, and I think that's fine to request.
I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy. Who's this guy? Who's this?
In the room, guys. Yesterday there were some accusations thrown out
Accusations?
at a friend of mine, Saikuno, and they're pretty damning. I think I don't really have much to add to this that isn't super.
Thanks for saying that. Like, you weren't involved. You can't really add much to it. So, like, there's these friends, like Valkyrie and all them, like, you can't expect much out of them because they're not even involved. They're his friend, yeah, but they're not involved with what was going on.
Already out there. Overall, the only thing I really am gonna say is that I really don't condone cheating. I fucking hate it. I really am. Everyone's talking about how they're disappointed with him. I feel like stacking that makes no fucking sense. I am most concerned about essentially his girlfriend as well as Lily. Actually,
Who's Lily again? Lily was who's Lily? Lily was the one that, like, she was the reason he became famous, right? The only one I'm concerned for is the girlfriend.
I feel really bad for them as well as any of the girls who've come out and spoken up about it.
Oh yeah, them
please
too.
don't attack any of those people, and those are the people I.
Yeah. Anyways, that's the Saikuno situation. Apparently, that's what it is. Just as I thought, kinda, I guess. That's the Saikuno situation. I mean, that's... Let me fix my eyes. Yeah. Nothing new under the sun, nothing new under the sun. Cheaters can be famous, cheaters can be unknown, you know? They could be anywhere. They could be anywhere. And yeah, they're saying like he's... But the thing was, my main thing is like they're painting a picture that he's like this mastermind, bro. He ain't no mastermind. He's an idiot. I think he couldn't control himself, you know, and like, don't get me wrong, yes, he's a liar. And yes, he knows what he's doing, but he's not like this crazy mastermind. Like, if he really was a mastermind, he wouldn't have gotten caught or whatever. You know, he wouldn't have gotten caught. If he really was a mastermind, I mean, I don't know. I think things would be different. I think things would be way different. But it's like, bro, he's stupid. He can't even. He's got nothing to say for himself. He just couldn't control his urges, like I said. And he's cooked. He's cooked, man. He seems like he was never really supposed to have the fame, really, because when he blew up, he didn't really blow up for anything he did specifically. He didn't really blow up for him being him. He blew up because he just hung around the right people. You know? I don't think he blew up authentically. He blew up because, like, he had people around him that helped him. But taking who Saikuno is without these other streamers that he streamed with, the people that he plays with, take Saikuno as just Saikuno by himself, bro. Nobody. Who the hell cares about him? Who the hell? Damn. Who the hell cares about him, bro? I'm not trying to say that even in like a toxic way, but like, you know, like, bro, who the hell watches Saikuno in the Big 26? That wasn't from the Among Us 21 era. You know? Who? I don't know, man. I don't think some people were made for fame, and some people weren't made for fame, and he's definitely one of them. He wasn't made for fame. He wasn't made for this online presence, you know. He doesn't know how to handle it. Back to what I said. Great power, great responsibility. He does not have the responsibility. He does not have the responsibility. Bro is not a man. Yes, he's a man, but like he cannot carry himself as a man, you know. He can't carry himself like with a mindset, with the mentality of a man. He's, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's fried, he's cooked. But yeah, that's enough for this stream, you know. I just wanted to I was gonna watch this off stream, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just check this out with you guys. You know, because I heard VTubers were involved. I'm like, yo, I'm a VTuber. Let's react to this. It's fresh drama, by the way. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. So yeah, guys. I mean, I was never a Sykkuno fan, bruh. I'm not really a fan of Valkyrie or any of them. I mean, some of them are okay. Valkyrie, she's okay. I mean, not my cup of tea. Not really my cup of tea, but she's alright. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. There's not really much to say, you know. It's just dude was down bad. That's it. Down bad. Can't control his urges. Can't own up to his mistakes. Nothing to say for himself. That's all it really is, you know. How do you explain this? How do you explain this, bro? Like he's not doing anything that other people don't do. You know, people cheat all the time. He's basically just doing the same as them. The only difference with Sykkuno is he kind of uses fame to get with these girls. That's the only real difference, you know. That's the only real difference, is he used his fame to get with these girls. But yeah, he's just as much as a cheater as, you know, the Jason from across town that steals your girl whenever you're at school, you know. That's all it is. That's all it is. So yeah, I mean, I don't got much to add to this. I really don't. I do my own thing, but I just wanted to check this out. And if you're here and you enjoyed watching, you enjoyed learning about the situation just like me, if you enjoyed learning about it, hey, hope you would like to tune into more content, bruh. Hope you would like to see more content from me, alright? But yeah, I gotta end stream here, bro. I don't want to drag it on. I have a bad habit of dragging things on like right now, so I'm outie. Catch y'all next time.